I'm just waiting for it to show up on the channel. Did I start it? It says I started. Okay, it did start. All right. All right, guys. What is going on? Welcome to the Undrafted Analysts podcast. This is the 5th episode. I'm sorry, Bavith. We are here now. Bavith missed us, apparently. Ligma's in the chat. Bro Keeler is in the chat. Welcome to the show, guys. Again, we have some technical we're trying to make this show bigger and better every single time we do it. So we're always going to run into some technical difficulties. But what's going on, guys? Bro Keeler says no food. You got any food, Ray?
No. Listen, I'm waiting for my food right now. So don't worry. The tradition is not broken yet. All right.
Yeah, you got to give us a whole recipe every time we start the show.
Exactly.
What you got? But all right, so. Guys, this is going to be a fun episode. I'll tell you this right now. We're going to get into some free agency talks. We're going to talk, I guess, a little bit of the draft because the draft definitely is shaping up a little bit of who's going to pick who because of free agency and things like that. Alex Sports is in the chat. What's going on, my friend? Kid Blue Ed Oliver is the best player in the draft. I don't know about that, but we'll see what happens. But what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. If you guys can, make sure you guys leave a like for us. It helps us out a lot. Ray's channel is in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to me as well if you haven't already. But yeah, let's start the show. First off, let's start with some Giants news. I want to get this out the way because I really want to talk about this, man. We're talking about the Olivier Vernon trade. Olivier Vernon being traded to the Cleveland Browns for Kevin Zeitler. And I believe we received a 5th-round pick, and then we gave up one of our 4th-round picks. Yeah. I'm extremely excited about this, guys. Let me know how you guys think about that trade. It had to happen. I've been saying we need to get rid of Olivier Vernon ever since the offseason of last year. $19.5 million he was due. He wasn't even going to produce half of the sacks that he was getting in millions. He's probably going to give us like 8 sacks. Ray says, Ray watching SpongeBob on TV or something.
Yeah, because I don't know if you have my camera. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know if you have my camera, my name highlighted, but it's only showing my camera and I'm not talking. Like, you know how it switches usually?
Mm-hmm.
I think you have my thing selected, so it's staying on my camera.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you're looking at me freaking looking at the screen is.
Yeah. Hold on here. I gotta figure out how to change that.
I think you just press your camera.
Yeah, I just pressed my camera now, but I don't know how to get it back to normal. Oh my God.
See, look, these are the technical difficulties that we're having. But try to tap it again so it unselects.
Let me hide from Brock.
No. Tap it again so it unselects your thing. Now your mic is muted. What are you doing? Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you muted your mic.
Talk.
There you go.
All right, talk. Is it switching now?
Yeah, it's switching. Let's go.
All right, good. All right, see, we run into some technical difficulties and everything. That's some proof there, guys. That's some proof there. But, yeah, Ray, let me know how you feel about this trade, man, the Olivier Vernon trade.
Bro, when I seen it, I was so hyped. Especially that we got Kevin Zeitler. And it's not, even though we lost a 4th-round pick for a 5th, that's nothing. That's listen, they could take a 3rd-round pick if we had one because freaking Kevin Zeitler, he's a good freaking offensive lineman. So I'm just happy to see Olivier Vernon left the team. We've been talking about this and been waiting for this for like months already, and we've been hoping for it. So listen, and to be honest, the only complaint I have is that we didn't really save too much on cap space because I think we saved like $3 million.
Yeah, we saved $1.5 million.
$1.5 million. Yeah. So it's not like we saved a lot, but we still got a better player for that amount. So even if we saved $1.5 million, but we got a good player out of it. So
yeah,
listen,
that's the thing. I don't mind spending money, but that player needs to produce. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, the Olivier Vernon trade, we didn't even save any cap space." That was not really the goal. The goal was to use that money for someone productive. I guess saving up cap space is a plus, but the goal was to get rid of Olivier Vernon because he wasn't doing what he needed to do with that contract, and instead use that saved money to get Kevin Zeitler or to get any other player. But I don't even know how to say the word ecstatic about this freaking trade, man. I'm so happy, man. First of all, our offensive line, everybody's talking about the hog mollies. David Gettleman loves hog mollies, but then we're like, well, who are we going to draft on that right side, whether it's going to be guard or tackle? And we got Kevin. We already got one of the best. We got one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL in Kevin Zeitler. You look at Will Hernandez; he's developing. He may be a Pro Bowl guard soon. Then we got Nate Solder. I mean, and then I don't know. See, we re-signed Spencer Pulley. He's making about $3 million, a little bit more than $3 million a year.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know because I don't know if he's starting at center or if they're going John Jalapeno. Because
John Jalapeno. They said that they signed him to give him competition.
Yeah, but they signed him for $2 million more.
I know, but I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know because they said that, but I don't know if it's just them talking for now.
Yeah.
But if they decide to start him, I don't know.
Yeah, we got to see what happens with Spencer Pulley and John Jalapeno because Jalapeno should be the starter, but he's on a 1 year, $1 million deal. So just 1 year, and Spencer Pulley's on for 3 years. Of course, contracts never have to stay as long as the contract is. They could just cut his contract quickly if he has no guaranteed money. And with 3 years, $9 million, I don't think he's getting any guaranteed money.
Exactly.
See, Ligma says you're overreacting. Overreacting about what?
He said he was saying that in your stream about Olivier Vernon getting traded, you was overreacting.
Oh, about what though? I mean, that was fantastic. It was fantastic. Listen, Cleveland, about who won this trade? The Giants won the trade, obviously, but Cleveland is still getting a good player because he's not going to be the number one pass rusher. Myles Garrett is the number one guy. You've got Olivier Vernon there. Emmanuel Ogbah is still there. I mean, you look at that pass rush group right now for Cleveland, and Olivier Vernon is just another piece. He's not the number one piece. So that they got themselves a very good edge rusher there, a number 2 edge rusher, and along with Myles Garrett, that's a really good trade. I like that trade. That's probably one of the best trades we've seen so far this offseason. That's one of the best trades.
You seen the picture they showed with him in the Giants uniform?
Kevin, the edit? Yeah,
it looks so
good,
beautiful,
man.
bro.
It looks good, man. Joe Lutz is in the chat saying, you freaking bastard. What's going on, man? Vero Keeler says jalapeno. No, jalapeno. Jalapeno. At least Vernon will make the playoffs next year. Jesus, bro. You don't have to stick a knife in our hearts like that.
Exactly.
Well, what's going on, guys? And NYG31 says it was a good trade, Ligma. What are you talking about? It was a good trade. But guys, this stream is gonna be all over the place because we're gonna be talking about free agency, and we might lose a lot of you guys because we're gonna be jumping back and forth with things. But a couple guys that the Giants did re-sign was Elijah Penny, which I wanted back to fullback. He actually played pretty well for us in release of Shane Smith, who got hurt. Elijah Penny was good out in the backfield, good run blocking, pass blocking. He was able to catch the ball, something we want in a fullback.
Exactly.
Zach Diossi was re-signed. Okay, I mean he gets re-signed every year. I mean, why not just throw this guy on a 10-year contract? Because we want to re-sign him. Right? We sign this guy every year. Just put him on a 10-year contract, so I could just not worry about every time I scroll through my feed. Every year I see Zach Diossi has been re-signed. Like, just sign this guy for like 10 years. You mean Shane Vereen? What are you talking about?
No.
What's he talking about?
I think he's trying to say if you meant Shane Vereen over Elijah Penny.
Bob, Shane Smith was our fullback going into the season last year. Elijah Penny was signed late in the year. Ligma, donate some cash. I appreciate you, man. Is this your first super chat? We should have got AB. Ligma, Jesus, guy. You said we should have got AB for what? For what? Ligma's full of great comments there. But thanks for the $1.99, my friend. Appreciate that. Bavith, oh no, you're right. My bad. Yeah, it's all right, man. Nobody really knows about Shane Smith because he's always hurt. We had him for like 2 years. I don't think he played more than 5 career regular season games. You guys seen that OBJ has followed Earl Thomas on Instagram? Doubt it means much, but I can hope. Well, I mean, think about it, not everything is business related. People can be friends in the NFL. You follow him on Instagram, that's pretty much it. Earl Thomas is not coming to New York in any way, shape, or form. I will tell you that much. If the Giants backed out on getting Adrian Amos, which we'll get into later, because I know a lot of people are passionate about that. If the Giants did not get Adrian Amos, they're sure as hell not getting Earl Thomas, because Earl Thomas is going to want Landon Collins money, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Because Earl Thomas wanted that kind of money before Landon Collins last year, but nobody wanted to give it to him. The Cowboys didn't want to give him that money. Now they're saying they want to give him that money. Almost went to Green Bay. Yeah, I know that. Almost went to Green Bay. But there was talk that the Giants was interested in Adrian Amos. As far as how those agreements went, who knows what happened there. But let's talk about, as I take a quick sip of water, let's talk about Antoine Bethea now. We'll talk some Giants stuff, and then we'll talk about all this free agency going on and what was your favorite moves in free agency. But let me take a quick sip. Woo! You think we'll get Darrell Williams? I don't know, because we had, before Antoine Bethea, we had about $20 to $21 million in cap space left. And then we signed Antoine Bethea. I want to say he got around a $4 to $5 million contract. So that's about $4 million. Let's say $4 million. No, let's say $5 million, just to be on the safe side. Let's say a full $5 million for Antoine Bethea. So that's another $5 million guy. That's about $15 to $16 million left. If you sign Darrell Williams, he's going to want $10 million. Then you'll have $5 million left in cap, and you really can't do anything from there. That cap has to be saved for the rest of the season if you got to sign somebody late in the season or whatever it is. Listen, guys, when you have cap space, you never go all the way down to zero. You never go all the way down to zero. I'm telling you that right now. If you go all the way down to zero, good luck. Good luck signing anybody late in the season. When somebody gets hurt, you need to sign somebody real quick. Good luck signing those guys. Because if you don't cut anybody during the 53-man roster, if you don't cut anybody that has big contracts and doesn't have big, cap space that you can just relieve them with, you're going to be stuck with a lot of dead cap, and you're going to be stuck with no cap space left to sign players when other players get hurt. So when you have cap space, like the Giants have about $15 million left with Antoine Bethea. If you have $15 million left, you might just want to spend just about $10 million more. You do not want to spend the full $15 million you have, because then you'll just be in a horrible situation. Horrible situation. You always have to have some leftover money just in case things go wrong. You have to be safe. Our luck in free agency sucks so far. Listen, even with Jerry Reese, it's always sucked. Besides 2016, when we signed all those players, we really never had big splash free agents. Besides, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie and a couple guys like that, but nothing big. We need a defensive end. Yeah, we do, but that's draftable. That's draftable. We have to get rid of Jenkins' contract now. We'll see, because we haven't gotten any cornerbacks yet. Pierre Desir is still there. What happened to Ray's camera? He had to be right back. He'll be right back. He had something he had to take care of real quick. I just wonder what happens to Earl Thomas now. Still waiting for Bell to make his decision. Breaking news right now, actually, the Jets actually are about to pull away their offer on Le'Veon Bell. They're getting really anxious about Le'Veon Bell, and Le'Veon Bell isn't responding to any offers yet. He did post on Twitter. He said decisions. He probably only got like 2 or 3 offers on the board, but he probably put that out there to have those offers be risen up and make it seem like he's getting a lot of offers from multiple teams. But he needs to respond quicker. He's not going to find a home anytime soon, because nobody's going to really commit to a player that they even play last season because he was being, arrogant and things like that and wanted his money. So tell me about it, Kid Blue. I'm in a Madden season mode right now. I'm minus 16.7 million. Well, geez, man, you definitely signed some people you shouldn't have signed. You spent a bit off more than you can chew. Don't worry, he be coming to our boys. Bell is retarded. Yes. I mean, when you want your money, that's what happens. Really, Kid Blue? What do you mean? What do you mean, NYG? Send Bell to Detroit. I don't think Detroit's gonna want Le'Veon Bell just because they have Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon Johnson really impressed in his rookie season before he got hurt. Oh wow, so Bell using his leverage too much. Yes, exactly. Le'Veon Bell is pretty much just toying with these NFL owners, saying, "Oh, decisions. We got a lot of decisions. I don't even know who to choose. It's so hard." He probably has 2 or 3 offers on the board. Now, I really think teams are going to stick away from Le'Veon Bell. I don't think he's not going to be a good locker room presence after his teammates don't like him. In Pittsburgh, after he did what he did, his teammates don't even like him. You got to think that's going to spread to other teams. They're going to be looking at Bell like, I don't want to play with this guy. Especially if you're the offensive lineman, I don't want to play with somebody that is not going to, leave it all out on the field for his guys out there because I'm protecting him. So, send Bell to New York. I hope you mean the New York Jets. The Jets are about to pull away their offer. So we'll see what happens there. Even Tevin Coleman is waiting for Bell and Mark Ingram. Tevin Coleman. We'll see where he goes. The Jets are interesting too because, especially with Le'Veon Bell and stuff like that. We'll see what happens there. All right, did you come back? Are you back? Oh, snap, you're back. Oh, he got the food.
Yes.
That's what he had to do, guys. He had to take care of business and keep with the tradition. He got himself some food.
Yes,
so, guys, make sure you guys leave a like for the stream. Make sure we hit like groundbreaking numbers last time I went live, guys. We had like 40-something likes. Let's try to get that number. I was trying to beat that number. Go ahead and like the video, please, and like the stream. Make sure you guys sub to us, and also leave your comments in the chat, guys. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Break it down for us. Oh yeah, break it down for us, man. What you got? What you got on the plate?
All right, so I got that yellow rice and beans with steak, right? And the steak is grilled with onions, right? And I have a bowl right here. You can't see it, but it's right here of salad and lettuce and tomatoes. There you go.
Lettuce get the greens in there. Gotta get that zero calorie diet in there. Yeah, the zero calorie bowl right there. What is your Twitter, Kid Blue? It's the same thing as my YouTube channel. It's Kid Blue RB27. I'm not gonna lie, I don't post on it as much as I want to, but make sure you guys follow me on there. You guys will definitely inspire me to post it on there because I don't have much followers anyway, so that's why I don't post on Twitter. But if you guys follow me on there, I'll definitely post more there. I think I have like 20 followers or something like that. But 805 Giants Nation 805 says nice bowl.
Yes, thank you.
Smooth Brooklyn says Montez or Haskins. This guy asked the right question, man, because listen, I love me some Montez Sweat. Everybody knows that. Everybody that watched my video, I love Montez Sweat. And Haskins is a good candidate too. I don't know what we're going to do there with Haskins. If we do grab up Haskins, the Giants seem to be interested in a quarterback after all their press conferences they had. But Montez Sweat is just, I would trade down than grab up Montez Sweat. I follow you on Twitter, Kid Blue. Thanks, NYG31. Bob says Haskins. All right, Ray, I was waiting for you to come back so we can talk about Antoine Bethea and his signing. So I don't know if you're ready to the signing because I know you have, I don't know when you woke up, but I think you were sleeping while the signing happened, right?
No, I think. Oh no, I was sleeping. Yeah, I was sleeping.
But yeah, the contract details didn't come out yet, but the Giants made it clear yesterday with all the sources. They said now they're looking at candidates that are in the $6 million and under range. So obviously Antoine Bethea is not going to be signed for big money, probably $4 to $5 million a year for 2 years. And on top of that, guys, we can't be mad at this signing because a lot of people are like, well, why didn't we sign Adrian Amos? This was a terrible signing and things like that, which is understandable, but you have to look at it like this. We are rebuilding, and there are no more other candidates there to bring at safety. The Giants have to sign somebody real quick for a quick deal. And listen, his second year on contract might be an option year. We don't even know that yet. It might be an option year. So after this year, the Giants may not pick up that option, and there it is. On top of that, Antoine Bethea probably doesn't have any guaranteed money. The guy's 34 years old. He's not going to have much guaranteed money. You're probably looking at I don't know, over the span of those 2 years, I don't know, $5 million in guaranteed money. Next year, we're like projected to have like $50 to $60 million in cap space. So we can just haul. We can just get everybody in here. But I think Antoine Bethea was a placeholder safety. So if we draft a safety or if we pick one up next year, just somebody as a placeholder. Think of it like Brandon Merriweather a couple years back. If you remember him, Brandon Merriweather, and another safety, Craig Dahl, couple other guys at safety that we signed for a quick 1 to 2 years just to get our other guys in there. Brendan Merriweather was signed the year we got Landon Collins, and what happened after Brendan Merriweather? Landon Collins stepped into that strong safety role, and there you go. Landon Collins from there on out. So
Exactly.
So that's just telling you right now, guys, the Giants are interested in the safety in this draft. I'm telling you right now. We will draft 1 or even 2 safeties this year. So that's all I got to say about Antoine Bethea. Oh, what do you got to say about Antoine Bethea?
Yeah, I like to sign him because I feel like he still performed at a high level, and also because of his age, we got him at a cheap price. And since he's familiar with Betcher's like scheme and how his defense is played, he'll be able to like mentor all the players on the defense. If we got the young defense, he'll be able to mentor all of them and teach them stuff. But I kind of thought that they was gonna go after Deion Buchanan. I wanted them to go after Deion Buchanan.
I wanted that too, but I think he signed with the Bucks, right? There was actually big interest from the Giants. There was big interest from the Giants, actually. Yeah. They were saying they're really pursuing him, but I guess it didn't work out. Do you know about the contract details?
For Deion Buchanan?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll check while you're talking, but I don't think they put it up yet.
Yeah, it might not be released yet because tomorrow is when free agency actually begins, and a lot of those things will we don't even know what Joe Flacco got traded for yet until tomorrow.
No, exactly.
No, we don't even know that yet, so we're not going to see that kind of stuff until tomorrow. But Tyler says, should the Giants sign Darrell Williams? Listen, I was saying this before after you left, right, while you were gone. I was saying that the Giants have about $15 million in cap left with Antoine Bethea, and it wouldn't be smart for them to waste all $15 million. You never do that when you have cap space. You have to save up at least $5 million. Because, towards the beginning of the season, you get guys that get hurt, and during the season, you have guys that get hurt, and you have to sign players, to take their place and things like that. So you never want to spend 100% of your cap, otherwise you're pretty much screwed. So signing Darrell Williams would be a huge risk now at this point because we don't have much cap left. Darrell Williams is going to want about $10 to $11 million. That's going to be a very, very pricey for where we're at right now. That means if we sign Darrell Williams, we're done in free agency. No more. There's no more guys to sign there. Unless you guys want to sign guys that will make the practice squad, or sign guys that are just going to play out the training camp and leave. You're not going to get any much value from anybody if we go Darrell Williams. Other than that, that's it. If we go Darrell Williams, that's it. It's done. No more free agents for the Giants. So that's where we're going there. Kid Blue Jackson went to the Eagles. Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson got traded back to the Eagles. He's going back home. You know what's funny? First of all, I'm upset because he's back in the NFC East. I
know.
And he's back in the Eagles green, and that's just bringing up flashbacks from the Miracle in the Meadowlands. But you know what's funny? His first year with the Redskins, he catches a touchdown against the Eagles and mocks the Eagles, does the flying thing and kicks the dirt. And so now he's going back home, and now he has to deal with the Eagles fans again. I think the Eagles fans forgave him. I don't think they're upset about that because Deshaun Jackson gave him a lot of good memories. But still, I mean, he disrespected the Eagles and the Eagles fans. So, but he made it clear that Chip Kelly was the problem, and I'm sure he wants to be back in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Which right tackle you think we should draft? Isaiah Prince is the guy I'm looking at in the 4th round. He's not great, but he's a good run blocking right tackle, and that's pretty much the best we can get right now. We don't have a 3rd round pick. Our 2nd round pick, I don't think we should use on a tackle. I don't think there's going to be much good tackle unless we get a guy like Yadni Kajust in the 2nd round. Yadni Kajust. You look at other guys. I can't remember off the top of my head who's going to be there. Greg Little might be there still because Greg Little's draft stock really fell down the drain with his not terrible, but not so great scouting combine. He's due to drop the ball before he crosses the goal line again. Deshaun Jackson. I honestly feel like we had to get Collins because he wanted to be a Redskins before the draft. Yeah, that's true. Sean Taylor is his idol, and he wanted to be a Redskin. But the thing is, I'm just laughing at the Redskins right now because I mean, not to just Redskins 24/7 is a very like he joins in the streams, likes my channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I respect you, but I'm just laughing at the Redskins organization right now. You really overpaid for Landon. You really made him the highest paid safety
yep.
in the NFL. Maybe I don't even know about NFL history. I have to look on that. I don't know about NFL history, but that's groundbreaking for a safety. $14 million a year, $45 million in guaranteed money. All $45 million will be given to him by the third year of his contract. He's been having some injury problems because of how he throws himself on people. On top of that, he's known as a box safety that is known to tackle, and be a great tackler. But yet last year and the year before that, he's been known to bounce off of tackles, running backs just running right through him. Exactly. And how can you be a safety that can't cover and your strong suit is to tackle behind a line of scrimmage and lay the boom on guys and you're bouncing off of tackles and you're the highest paid safety in the NFL? Are you serious? I mean, this is the guy that allowed like 3 touchdowns from Blake Jarwin last year. 3 touchdowns in the same game. The same exact game. George Kittle demolished Landon Collins. Zach Ertz demolished Landon Collins. Rico Gathers, another Cowboys tight end. Jason Witten was another guy. Old man Jason Witten, who is now back in the NFL, by the way.
Yep.
Who's now back. I don't care, honestly. He's not gonna be good. He's not gonna be good. I guarantee you that much. So I don't care. Bring back Jason. I mean, this dude, freaking Jason Witten.
Who else? There's somebody else that came out of retirement. I forgot who it was.
Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie came out of retirement. Who knows?
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah, I'm talking about him.
DRC comes out of retirement. There's a lot of people saying, should we sign DRC? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
I would love to have him back.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I mean, he's not going to want big. He took a year off. No, he didn't take a year off. He got hurt with the Raiders, and then he said he was going to retire. But I don't care. I wouldn't care bringing him back. But I assume Dave Gettleman got rid of him for a reason. So, honest answer: should the Giants trade Odell if the price is right? Yes. Listen, I love Odell. But if somebody said, "Hey, I will give you 2 first-round picks and maybe even a third-round pick," if someone says 2 first-round picks, it's done. It's done. I'm doing it. I love Odell. Trust me. I'm a huge Odell fan. Like a lot of people say he's a cancer to the team and things like that. I've had my Odell rants before and defending him, and I've even gotten mad at Odell a couple times because of the whole punching the. I thought that was hilarious. That year where he punched the soccer the net
post,
whatever. Hey,
net,
remember that was the year we went to the playoffs. Okay, guys, so don't complain. But I strongly defend Odell. I love Odell. He's one of my favorite players, one of my favorite Giants. I don't think he's a cancer to the team whatsoever. A lot of people may disagree with me on that. But if we're just talking business, if we're talking football, if a team like, I don't know, the 49ers, who are constantly bad, right? They're constantly bad. They have the 2nd overall pick in the draft. If they give me 2 first-round picks, I'm taking it. Because that means I get this year's second overall pick along with our 6th overall pick and a next year's first-round pick. And San Francisco might not be good next year, so we'll probably get another high draft pick. I'd take it. I would take it. If the 49ers offered me 2 first-round picks, goodbye, Odell. I love you, but football's a business. You know that. We all know that. There it is. But if Cleveland, here's the thing. Cleveland's not going to get me. Cleveland's going to be a playoff team. If Cleveland offered me 2 first-round picks, I don't know. I'll say, hey, no, throw 2 first-round picks and a second and a second, and your highest second if you have multiple second-round picks. Because Cleveland is going to be good from now on. So they're going to be drafting, in the 20s, maybe because they might make the playoffs next year. So in the 20s next year. So, I wouldn't take two first round picks from Cleveland, even though they've been historically bad, but they're going to be good. But yeah, what would you do with Odell if somebody were to offer you the right price? Is he gone with you?
Yeah, we spoke about this last stream, but yeah, if they offer two first round picks, I'll get rid of him. But like what y'all talking about right now, the Browns and stuff, there was talks about AFC North team having talks with the Giants and for a possible trade, and
It's the
there's talks still
Browns.
ongoing.
It's the
So I know it's the
Browns.
Browns. I know it's the Browns. If it's not the Browns, I would say it's the Steelers because since they lost AB, they need another number one wide receiver.
They got
So it could be
Juju.
either.
They got
Yeah, but
Juju.
Juju, listen, Juju's good, but is he a first? I mean, a number one receiver yet?
Hell yeah. He had
I don't think
1,600
so.
yards last year. He had
I don't think so.
1,600. He was the third leading receiver in the NFL. Hell
I don't
yes.
know, bro. I don't know.
Juju's a beast.
But no,
Listen,
he's beast, but can he do it by himself? No,
yeah,
he needs
I think
another. He
so.
needs someone else. So,
We'll see.
you
We'll
think
see.
he? All right.
I watched Juju on film when before he got drafted, and I was like, yo, this guy's a first round pick. I don't know because he had some speed problems. He wasn't very fast, but I mean, his rookie year, he's shown that he had speed. He had a 97-yard touchdown in his rookie
Exactly.
year against the Lions. I like Juju. I think he could do it himself. And on top of that, you got James Washington there, who's okay. James Washington's whatever. He got drafted last year, and if they wanted to, they can draft a wide receiver, like, in the second round or third round. They don't need to get somebody like Odell in there. They already have a number one guy there. You just got to do what's financially smart for the team. It would be like a good, a super team. It would be good for a super team. But to me, Pittsburgh's in the situation, and they've been in this situation for so long. I've never thought Pittsburgh was a championship caliber team. I know that's like groundbreaking because we always talk about Pittsburgh in the playoffs and a possible Super Bowl contender. I never thought that Pittsburgh could win a Super Bowl, but ever since, like, I don't know, going back 4 or 5 years now, because Pittsburgh can just never like, bro, don't pay attention. I knew that was your reaction, but listen, Pittsburgh, like I said, is in the situation where they're like the OKC Thunder of the NBA. They're always that team to make the playoffs. They're always in the conversation in the preseason, like, oh, watch out for this team. They're going to make the playoffs. They might make a Super Bowl run, and they always flop. They always make the playoffs, and they always flop. Or either that or they got really close. Like last year, they got really close, didn't quite make it. As a matter of fact, they didn't make the playoffs this last year, right? They were out. Yeah, they were the 19th. They had the 19th pick this year, so they weren't in the playoffs. But Pittsburgh is always that team. Why is that? Their defense is god-awful. Every single year for the past 4 years, I've been mocking every single mock draft. No lie. And nobody else but freaking cornerbacks. I have mocked a cornerback to the Pittsburgh Steelers from the past 4 years. They've only done it once. And they got Artie Burns. Last year, they got Terrell Edmonds. I mean, you can't draft worse than that. They had terrible draft picks. TJ Watt was a great pick, but you need secondary help. You have nobody there. Joe Hayden is old and he's getting trashed. He's getting burnt all over the field. Then you look at a guy like Artie Burns, garbage. Cody Sensabaugh started for you last year. You're telling me you're not going to go in the first round and get yourself a cornerback? And if they don't go and get a cornerback this year in the first round, it's a travesty. They're not making the playoffs. They're not making a Super Bowl run. Ben Roethlisberger is a cancer. Everybody knows that. He's the reason why Antonio Brown wants to leave. You look at their offense. It's slowly falling apart. Ben Roethlisberger is going to be leaving. Who knows who's going to replace him? Mason Rudolph, Joshua Dobbs. I don't know if that's what you're going to do with there. And then you have your wide receivers. Juju Smith's great. James Washington. Why? I understand why he was drafted. But then you have your defense just got awful. Besides your pass rush, it's great. But Pittsburgh will never be they have to make a lot of changes to be a Super Bowl winning team. They're always in a conversation of being a Super Bowl contending team or a playoff contender. But to me, they'll never be a Super Bowl championship team unless they get rid of Ben Roethlisberger. He's a cancer. And they just got to build up that secondary because it's god awful. Terrell Edmonds is a terrible pick. Terrible pick. Artie Burns, God, Cody Sensabaugh, he started for you. Cody Sensabaugh started for you. Get out of here. But Pittsburgh is in that place, man. They're in that twilight zone, man. They don't know what they want to be. They don't know if they want to be bad or good. Mike Tomlin needs to do something. Everybody talks about how Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. I don't see it. They love playing for him. But they don't they don't produce. They don't produce. He doesn't do anything. He's a defensive-minded head coach and has done nothing ever since he was there. Never have we talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers being one of the best defenses in the NFL. Never since Mike Tomlin was there. Never.
Exactly.
Never. So, I mean, that rant's over. Let's get to some.
You're so passionate about the Steelers, bro.
For real, because every year, even I find myself talking about that. Even I find myself talking about when I'm doing my predictions. I have Pittsburgh making the AFC Championship game, but never winning it. Because nobody ever thinks Pittsburgh's really gonna win it. They're always a contender, just never really gonna win it.
And the reason they still in the talks is because like these young players that they have, they got lucky with Juju. And they got lucky with James Conner. Like they showed up. No one expected James Conner to do that good after Le'Veon Bell left. So like they're getting clutched out, but it's not that's just luck for right now. They can't keep dependent on that because, like you said, their offense is falling apart. Defense always been trash. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that.
Yeah, but let's talk about free agency now, and let's talk about the winners and losers so far of free agency. And first off, I have to give it up to the Buffalo Bills because they're doing exactly what I thought they would. They actually signed some players I predicted they were going to sign in my draft recap when I did for them. They actually signed some players that I predicted they were going to sign. They got a center in Mitch Morse. That's a very good signing for them. They got guys like who else did they grab up? They grabbed Cole Beasley, good wide receiver there. They got John Brown. Which, I mean, they still need to get themselves a number one wide receiver, but they're filling their roster up with like decent wide receiver talent, but no one really worth like mentioning.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see who else they signed. Because they signed some pretty. They signed Kevin Johnson. Great move there. To bring in with Tre'Davious White. I mean, that was a fantastic move from the Buffalo Bills. And then I want to talk about another winner is Green Bay. Never since Green Bay got rid of their GM, I forgot his name, their old GM, I forgot his name, but he never did anything in free agency. Like everybody knew when free agency happened, don't rely on the Green Bay Packers to do anything because they never did anything. But now the Green Bay Packers, they got rid of Nick Perry because he wasn't producing. So that saves them something like $3 million in cap. They got Zadarius Smith. That was a fantastic signing. They got another pass rusher. What other pass rusher did they get?
Isn't it Preston?
Preston Smith. They got another pass rusher in Preston Smith with the Giants. I'm kind of upset because the Giants should have pulled the trigger on him because they were interested in him. But yeah, I'm upset about that. But Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith, both the Smith guys. Adrian Amos. Who else did they get? They got a couple other guys there. But they
offensive lineman.
Yeah, they got another offensive lineman. They definitely won. They're definitely winners of free agency right now. Cardinals are looking good too. They got Jordan Hicks, which is a very good underrated signing there. Jordan Hicks just needs to stay healthy, but if he stays healthy, he is fantastic. Another team I want to talk about is the Jets. They almost had Anthony Barr. I feel so bad. Right.
Bad. He said he was going to sign and then he just switched.
Yeah, I mean, I feel so bad. They were so excited for Anthony Barr, but they got C.J. Mosley, which is good, and they're really building. The Jets are looking good right now. The Texans filled in there. Look, the Texans and the Broncos switched cornerbacks because Kareem Jackson went to the Broncos and Bradley Roby went to the Texans. So that was funny. But I don't know any other winners in free agency so far. Any other teams that are winners that really did well in free agency?
Let me see. Because to be honest, most of what I've seen was just people re-signing their players.
Yeah, but there's a lot of teams that moved around too. The Buccaneers did well getting Deion Buchanan. We'll get to the losers in just a second. I'm sure you guys can imagine who I have as one of the losers. Thomas Davis goes to the Chargers. Good move there. They needed some linebacker help there. Tashawn Gibson. Tashawn Gibson to the Texans. Good. So they got Bradley Roby and Tashawn Gibson. Listen, and this is what I was saying, guys, too. With Teddy Bridgewater, everybody was saying that Teddy Bridgewater should have been a Giant, and everybody wasn't thinking about Teddy Bridgewater being resigned by the Saints. Everybody was just automatically thinking Bridgewater was going to test free agency. And why would you want to test free agency if you're Teddy Bridgewater? Yes, the Jacksonville was intriguing, but you know Jacksonville was going to pursue Nick Foles. So if you're Teddy Bridgewater, I'm staying with the Saints because Drew Brees is gone any minute now. And I'm sure if they win a championship, Drew Brees is gone. And why wouldn't you want to be the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints right now? They are built for success.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you have Michael Thomas there? You have great weapons in Alvin Kamara, and they just brung in this guy, Latavius Murray. So the Saints are looking good right now. If I'm Teddy Bridgewater, I'm staying. Everybody's giving us winners and losers. Titans.
Oh yeah, Cardinals. The Cardinals got Terrell Suggs. That was a good signing.
I didn't like it too much because I said that I wanted the Cardinals to get younger, but they're known for getting older talent. So I guess it is what it is.
Yeah. The Chiefs. They came up with freaking
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu, bro.
I wanted Tyrann.
Listen, the Chiefs is doing good though. They need to work on their defense, so I'm glad they got that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the Chiefs are gonna do because Steve Spagnuolo's moving to that 4-3 defense, and Steve Spagnuolo loves safeties. If you guys know, Landon Collins had his great year because Steve Spagnuolo was telling him what to do. Steve Spagnuolo was the mind of it all. Just think about Steve Spagnuolo using Tyrann Mathieu. Oh my God, that's gonna be great. That is going to be great. The Titans are winners. Yeah, they just signed an offensive lineman for some big money. Who did they sign? They signed an offensive lineman. I can't remember, but they got Adam Humphries as well. Who else did they get? They signed an offensive lineman. I can't remember who. Oh, and Jawan James goes to the Broncos.
Oh,
so really? He's off the board. I'm trying to look, guys. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Devin Funchess is off the board. It was he was being targeted by the Giants. The Bears signed Buster Skrine. This is okay. Who did the Titans sign?
I'm trying to look right now.
Jonathan Cyprien got released. Oh, Kenny Vaccaro got signed there too. Kenny Vaccaro re-signed with the Titans for like a 4-year deal, so that's good. Oh yeah, the Bills signed Jesse James, the tight end from Pittsburgh. He's who I predicted to be signed to the Buffalo Bills. I thought they would be. Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder got paid, man. Jamison Crowder got paid. He's getting $9 million with the Jets. If you ask me, he's a little overpaid for a slot receiver, but you know, he played well.
I feel like a lot of people got overpaid this free agency.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yo, dude.
Roger Saffold, yeah.
Roger Saffold to the Titans. Great move there by the Titans. He's an older guy, but yet he's still producing. So, Justin Coleman is going to be paid. He hasn't been signed yet. I don't think he was signed yet, but they're finalizing a deal. Justin Coleman, the nickel cornerback from the Seattle Seahawks, he's going to be the highest paid nickel cornerback in the NFL. I don't know what that entails. I don't know who's the highest paid nickel cornerback, but I'm assuming it's going to be around $9 million. Justin Coleman played terribly in the playoffs. Don't know where that contract comes from. He's bad. He's decent, but in the playoffs against the Cowboys, he was terrible. So Justin Coleman, he's just stealing money from the Lions right now.
Exactly.
Quan Alexander to the 49ers. I assumed Quan Alexander was leaving. I knew he was going to want to test free agency. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are terrible. I don't think he will want to stay there. If he gets a better deal somewhere else, he's definitely going to leave. So another winner. Listen, I didn't like it. If you guys saw my video on Antonio Brown, but another winner is the Oakland Raiders. Okay, I'll just say that they got Trent Brown. Listen, Trent Brown was like a second-round pick for the 49ers about a couple years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. He was bad. I don't think he was great. I don't think he was bad either. But he got traded to the Patriots. The Patriots have this way of turning bad players into good players. But I don't know how he's going to produce with the Oakland Raiders because, you know, the Patriots are that team. Like if you're a Patriot, you're just gonna be good. If you put on that helmet, you're good. So,
Hmm.
being what the highest paid tackle in the NFL after 1 year of good production is a little shaky to me. With the Raiders, but the Raiders are doing what they got to do. They got themselves a franchise left tackle. They got themselves a great target, Antonio Brown. They need to work on that defense. That's definitely what they need to do. But I mean, another winner I have to say is the Oakland Raiders. They definitely they did win in free agency so far.
Yeah. Uh,
But
um, the Bears are signing Cordell Patterson to a 2-year deal.
oh my God, what is it with the NFC North? And they just love taking each other's players. Like
I know, right?
Cordell Patterson used to play for the Vikings. Like,
Mhm.
like I don't know what it is with the NFC North. Like Adrian Amos going from the Bears to the Packers. A lot of Packers go to the Bears or the Vikings or to the Lions. Like the NFC North are so tightly together. They just love to trade players with each other. Should we go after Nick? Odell Beckham 13 said, should we go after Nick Perry? For the right price, because Nick Perry hasn't produced much of anything. He's been known as a decent linebacker in this league, but just like Marcus Golden, another guy that the Giants are looking at, just like Marcus Golden, he had 1 to 2 years of good production, but that was pretty much it. He didn't do anything last year. So, and he played all 16 games. He had like 1 or 2 sacks last year. So, and he played not all 16 games. I think he played like 14 games, something like that. But Kyler Fackrell, the guy who was backing him up, had like 13 sacks. So that's a problem. That's a problem. It's a big red flag.
Mhm.
Um, but Marcus Golden is another guy I want to look at. But let's get on. Do you have any other winners in free agency before we get on to the losers?
Nah, just go to the loser. I feel like the winners that you said is most of the transactions that happened that they had the most transactions in free agency.
Yeah. Let's talk about the losers. The losers, the Giants. The Giants, the Giants lost free agency. Now, you guys saw my video, and you guys may think I was like protecting Dave Gettleman and things like that with the signing of Antoine Bethea. I thought it was a good signing because we didn't get the guys we wanted, but it doesn't mean that I didn't want the other guys out there. Deion Buchanan was somebody I would have loved to pick up. I don't think he was gonna get a huge contract. Maybe $8
Hmm.
million or something like that, $7 to $8 million. Maybe that's even pushing it. Now, $8 million sounds right because of the market for linebackers right now. $8 million sounds right. Deion Buchanan would have been perfect for our defense. He would have been that pass
Yep.
coverage linebacker, middle linebacker that can also, he plays good coverage. You can blitz him. He can do pretty much anything. And James Betcher found success when he was with Arizona with Deion Buchanan. Buchanan's best years were with James Betcher, and we missed on him. Adrian Amos is another guy. We missed on him. Who's another guy we missed on? Preston Smith. We missed
Yep.
on him. And then we wound up settling for Antoine freaking Bethea. So the Giants are one of the biggest losers in free agency right now. I think they so far Dave Gettleman's not looking good. He better make up for it in the draft, but we got a problem there because we don't have a 3rd-round pick, and it's hard to find talent. I love 3rd-round picks because you find very good value with 3rd-round picks. A lot of them mostly are starters, and 3rd-round picks.
Yeah.
Third round when you trade for 3rd-round picks, you're really not trading for much. So it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. The Giants are definitely another loser, but yeah. Any losers for you? I haven't really seen
Uh,
anybody that really lost. Yeah, maybe teams that really haven't done anything in free agency or lost a lot of players. Lost a lot of players. The Vikings lost a lot of players. Um,
yeah.
the Vikings. I believe Sheldon Richardson was with them. The Vikings lost him. They lost. There are also some trade talks with Xavier Rhodes and Trey Waynes. They might trade both of those guys.
Oh
Xavier
yeah, I heard
Rhodes
about
and
that.
Trey Waynes. Listen. We can't afford Xavier Rhodes, but I wouldn't mind Trey Waynes. We can give up a
Yeah.
5th-round pick for Trey Waynes. I would not
Hmm.
mind Trey Waynes whatsoever. 5th-round pick sounds good to me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to read the chat a little bit because I've been missing the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Now, yeah, I
sorry.
was I was looking at my phone because someone had said Odell's been traded to the Browns, so I had to look at it, but he
Don't
lied.
don't do it, man. You give them too much power.
That's
He
a,
did not get traded to the Browns. I don't even believe that stuff. Adam Schefter. Um wait, well they might wait for next year free agency when they have more cap space. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody should not get mad at the whole moves right now because free agency, the real free agency starts next year when we have all that cap space. We don't have anything to work with right now. So, and if I'm Dave Gettleman, I'll try to save as much money as I can this year, so I can roll it over and spend it next year. You know. But the Pats are losers. I mean, they haven't done much, but I don't think they really lost too much. How many?
Oh my God, he's right, bro.
No, you're lying.
He's right.
No. Hold on. Do we have some breaking news right now?
Breaking news 2 minutes ago. The Giants have traded wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. to the Browns with New York's compensation to be determined.
No. You're lying. Wait. From who?
Adam Schefter.
No, you did not just say that. No, did you? Oh my God! Hold on. I'm a trusted football analyst. I trust him more than Adam Schefter. Believe it or not.
That's who I found it from. That's who I seen it from.
No. No. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We did not just lose Odell.
We just lost Odell Beckham on stream.
Bro.
Well, good thing I didn't buy the guy's jersey.
Bro. I'm telling you, I don't want to eat no more.
Oh my God.
That should
oh my
listen,
God.
We need to hear what the compensation is, because if
we didn't get, remember what I just said.
If we didn't get 2 first-round picks.
No, remember what I said. If Cleveland were to come up to us and say, we'll give you 2 first-round picks, I want more. I want more than 2 first-round picks, because they're going to be picking high in the first round. I mean, low in the first round in other drafts, because they're going to be good. They're going to be good.
Oh my God. We lost Odell, bro.
If it's not, oh my God. Dave
the
Gettleman,
NFL reported it too.
Piece of garbage. I trusted you. Dave Gettleman. You said you didn't sign Odell so you could trade him, and you traded him.
Bro, and you know it's official because the NFL posted the same rating.
Oh my God,
for OBJ.
This better be an Antonio Brown situation. I want to see Odell tweet out, say fake news right now. Oh my God. Did we just get rid of Odell? Did we just get it? It better be 2 first-round picks and more. I want Jarvis Landry.
No, they're not gonna get rid. See, listen, that's the main reason why they freaking got him, so the 2 butt buddies could be together, yo.
You know what? I hate Jarvis Landry now. I hate him. I hate
Odell now, bro. I mean, man.
I mean, Odell didn't do nothing. He's being traded. Jarvis Landry was the one that went up to John Dorsey, and he said, look, I want my best friend. I want to play with my best friend. Can I play with my best friend? Can you trade for him? Oh, my God. Josina Anderson was right. There was an AFC North team. Oh, my God. I got to make a video on it real quick.
Bro,
no,
you want to know what the conversation is?
What?
The Browns have traded safety Jabril Peppers, a first-round pick, and a third-round pick for OBJ. So we got Jabril Peppers.
Yeah, I want to end the stream.
A first-round pick.
I want to end the stream.
And a third-round pick.
I'm trying not to yell.
I'm so mad right now, bro.
Wait, where'd you see this? Where'd you get the conversation from?
I just seen the trade compensation. I got it from the Football Analyst.
Jabril Peppers? What did he do? What did he do last year? What do we need him for? What do we need Jabril Peppers for? The guy shouldn't even have been a first-round pick. He did nothing with Michigan. He had 1 interception in his career. He done nothing with the Cleveland Browns. A first-round pick? They're picking 18th in the draft, 17th in the draft. And a third-round pick? That's where you want to get your third-round pick from, Dave Gettleman? Kill yourself. Oh, my God. Jabril Peppers. Jabril Peppers. Jabril Peppers. Oh my God, I want to cry. I want to cry. I want to cry.
We lost Odell.
I want to cry.
We lost Odell.
We just lost. Odell just played his last game as a Giant, bro. Everybody that wanted Odell Beckham to be traded, are you happy now? Are you happy now? Can I stop getting in my comment section that you can't wait for Odell to be traded? Look what you just got from one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. This team is rebuilding downward. Downward. We just traded for a safety after we just signed a safety. Is Antoine Bethea supposed to mentor Jabril Peppers? Is that what's supposed to happen? Is that what's happening right now?
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless right now, bro.
I'll do a video.
Bro, we also Odell.
I'm gonna do a video right now as we're streaming, so I can just throw it up there, and so people can know to join the stream as well, so I can get some talks in the. Oh my God, I want to cry. I'm literally holding back so much anger right now.
Me too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Drive DK Metcalf? Are you serious? Hell no. This better be fake news. This better be fake news. I better see Odell tweet out it's fake news. I swear to everything, bro. I swear to everything. Oh my God, we talked about it. We just talked about it at the beginning of the show. We just said it. If Cleveland were to trade for Odell, it better be more than 2 first-round picks. We didn't even get 2 first-round picks.
I'm so mad, bro. I don't know what to say.
Well, the Royal HD thing is gonna leave for a little bit because it's on my phone,
right.
So it's gonna share stuff. But let's do a video real quick, guys. You guys get to be part of the stream. Congratulations! You guys get to be part of one of the videos. Congrats. But let's start it. Let's start it. Okay. Do I have space on my phone? I don't think I got space on my phone. Let me delete some videos because I made a couple videos today. Oh my God, guys! I hope Chris joins the chat. Joins in the podcast because I want to get his thoughts on it. I'm not gonna be able to watch a video on it. He's been making videos the past couple of days on free agent signings, and so I know when he saw this on Twitter, he blew his top. Blew his freaking top.
The freaking Browns. Now they Super Bowl contenders right now, bro.
Chuck Sharps. Chuck, congrats, bro. Congrats. You just freaking mollywopped the freaking Giants.
Nope. Y'all won the Super Bowl already. I don't got to play next season.
Oh, my. J-Zach, you completely missed my rant, bro. I'm about to make a video right now. Okay, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Those of you guys are not watching the podcast right now, I'm currently live right now on stream on the Undrafted Analysts podcast, and I'm making this video because the Giants just traded Odell Beckham Jr. for a bag of chips and a Powerade. Not even Gatorade, a Powerade. Also known as Jabril Peppers the guy that shouldn't even have been drafted in the first round a couple years ago. A first round pick and a third round pick. I'm still red and I'm sweating after I just ranted. I just screamed on stream. I cannot believe what's going on right now. But make sure you guys join the stream. So we'll talk about it more. But the Giants just traded Odell Beckham Jr., and we were just talking about it too on stream, to the Cleveland Browns for a first-round pick. I assume it's this year, 17th overall, not even in the top 10, 17th overall, a third-round pick, and Jabril Peppers after we just signed Antoine Bethea. So there it is, guys. Breaking news that just happened right now. We were just talking about it on stream with Ray right now. About when we started the show at 7 o'clock. It's 8:11 right now. When we started the show at 7 o'clock, about 7:20 or something like that, we were just talking about Odell Beckham being traded and that an AFC North team was interested. And I said it and Ray said it. If a team like the Cleveland Browns were to come up to us with a trade proposition, it needed to be more than 2 first-round picks because Cleveland is going to be good now, and they're not going to be picking in the top 10 like they used to be for the past 10 years. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be picking 20-something overall for the next few years now. So we're going to get – I want 2 first-round picks and something more, maybe a second-round pick, a player, this and that. This was terrible. This was terrible. I cannot defend Dave Gettleman for this anymore. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. I defended him for a couple weeks now, and I cannot do it now. Cannot do it now. So, all that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are watching this video and you're not watching the stream, make sure you guys join the stream right now. We're live right now. Got everybody booming in the chat. Everybody's either upset or happy about this. But everybody that wanted Odell Beckham being traded, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy because look what we got. Your best buddy, Jarvis Landry just sucked up to John Dorsey saying, I want my best friend on the team. I want my best friend. I want to play with my best friend. So there's that, guys. I hope you're happy, guys, that wanted Odell to be traded. You got your wish. You never said what you wanted in return. You got your wish. There it is. All right, guys. All right. The best day ever. Let's go, guys. Woo! The Giants are active in free agency this year, guys. Woo!
Well, I don't even want to be in this this podcast no more.
I want to end the stream. I'm not going to end the stream because you guys are awesome. You guys are in the chat. Oh, guys. Oh my God. Let me upload that thing, right? So we can get more people in the chat. Cause I want as much opinions on this as I can. Everybody, leave your opinion on it right now. Ligma, shut up, Ligma. Shut up, Ligma. I can't stand that. He said, "Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you." I think he's being sarcastic though. But Marcel Weeks says Giants definitely a loser. Yes, I was just talking about it. That the Giants were a loser in free agency so far. Oh my God, we didn't sign Odell so we could trade him. We didn't. Why did I think in the back of my mind? Why did I think that was bullcrap, bro? Why did I think that was such BS? Why did I think that? Unreal, unfreaking real.
Bro, listen to this. Listen to this. Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, and Kareem Hunt. Jarvis Landry, OBJ. Oh my God, I don't want to say that no more. Antonio Callaway and David Njoku.
And don't forget about their offensive line. I mean, their offensive line isn't great, but they got Joe Batonio, J.C. Treader. They have Austin Corbett from their last year second round pick that they were comfortable with trading Kevin Zeitler because of Austin Corbett. They have a situation at the tackle spot. But I can't believe it. Jabril freaking Peppers. Listen, if the player was Myles Garrett, I don't care. Go ahead. Myles Garrett, a first round pick and a third round pick, I'd send Odell for that. Because Myles Garrett is a proven top 5 first round pick. And a first round pick and then a third round pick, I'd take it. You gave me Jabril Peppers. He was the worst first-round pick they drafted that year. They had 3 first-round picks that year. 3. The first one was Myles Garrett. The second one was David Njoku. And the third one was Jabril Peppers. He was the worst of those 3. I want to apologize to everybody that I argued with them about defending Dave Gettleman. I want to apologize. Matter of fact, can I get a like for that, guys? Like the stream, guys. Like the stream because we had some breaking news just happen on stream right now. Like the stream, guys. Make sure you guys like that stream. Oh my! I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I can't believe. Forget everything that we just talked about. I don't care. I don't care that Mitch Morse went to the Buffalo Bills. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't care about any other free agency signing. I know that that's what this episode was all about because the Giants weren't doing anything anyway. So, oh my God. I am so upset to be a Giants fan. You know why I think we did it? Because of cap space. I think the Giants were getting so flustered with their cap space, they didn't know what they were going to do, and they had to get rid of Odell.
Get rid of Eli.
Oh my God. Jabril Peppers. Let's throw up some Jabril Peppers stats right now, guys. Why did I think that why did I think the Giants were going to do something during our stream? Why did I think that? I thought it was going to be a little sign. Like I thought it was going to be Darrell Williams. That's honestly who I thought we were going to sign during the stream. I was honestly expecting something from the Giants. Why did I think that? But never in my mind did I think we're going to trade for Jabril. Oh my God, Jabril Peppers must be jumping so high right now. He's like, I just got signed and I just got traded, and the person that traded that was trade bait with me was Odell Beckham. Am I as valuable as Odell Beckham? Am I as valuable as Odell? No, you're not. You're not. You're trash. You're trash. Let's look at the best thing he's done is be a kick returner. That's the best thing he's done in the NFL. Let's look at his stats, shall we? Oh my God.
Yeah, don't look at it. I already seen it. It's garbage.
I'm pissed off, man. 57 total tackles in 2017, 79 total tackles in 2018, for a total of 4 QB hits in his career, 6 tackles for loss in his career, a total of 2 interceptions in his career, 1 interception in his collegiate career, a total of 3 interceptions in college and the NFL combined. And now he got traded for Odell Beckham. First round pick and pick. Where? Oh my God! And on top of that, I think Cleveland picks late in the 3rd round.
I'm gonna check that right now, actually.
Let's see. Draft chart. Let me check this chat in case anybody says something interesting. Sexy Go, I don't want to hear Dak attack right now, man. I might just catch an aneurysm. Jeffrey Abbey. I always like to see what you like to say. I'm sorry, the chat's moving. Eli needs to go now. All right, this shows right now. Okay, I'm sorry. What were we gonna say?
This is number 80.
Number 80. How far is that in the? Oh, that's not that bad. It's not terrible. The 1st round. I mean, the 3rd round. That's not terrible. But still, I'm still pissed. Still pissed. And I wanted that 3rd round pick. To get Darnell Savage, another safety. We're not getting a safety now. I wanted to get Darnell Savage. Darnell Savage is a hell of a better prospect than Jabril Peppers. And Darnell Savage is a 3rd round prospect. Darnell Savage is the next coming of Tyrann Mathieu. What happened to we don't quit on talent? We didn't sign him to trade him. Thank you, Karen. Kieran Bradley. He said exactly what I was saying about Dave Gettleman. Why? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have believed him. I knew I shouldn't have believed him. We didn't sign Odell so we could trade it. So we could trade him. So let's stop the. He even said it. He even said that in the beginning of. He said that in the beginning of the press conference. We didn't sign Odell so we could trade him. So let's stop talking about that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You just traded with the Browns just now. So I think that's what happened. I think John Dorsey was like, oh, so we just traded for Olivier Vernon. I gave you Kevin Zeitler. Bro, so Dave, my friend. So what would you do for Odell? Well, I just want to, we already traded. We're good friends now. We traded with each other before. What would you do for Odell? And I'm sure Dave was like, listen, man, I don't know. You'll have to send me something good. He's like, what do you think about Jabril Peppers? And Dave was like, I'm listening. I'm listening. Jabril Peppers? You're talking about Jabril Peppers? The best thing he's done in his collegiate career is be a punt returner? You mean the Jabril Peppers that was drafted as a first-round pick to be a punt returner? That Jabril Peppers? Oh, sure. I'd get rid of him. I'd get rid of him for Odell Beckham. Yeah.
I'm speechless, bro. I feel like it's just fake.
I'm literally dizzy right now, guys. I can't. Ligma, let's get Earl Thomas. See, the thing is, Earl Thomas is too old. Listen, the Giants just now we're rebuilding. The Giants just showed right now we are starting all over again. They just showed that. We are starting all over again. So we're not getting Earl Thomas. He's like 30 years old. He's going to want big money too. We're not getting Earl Thomas. Oh, my God. Well, I want to say this right now. Ever since we drafted Odell Beckham, I've been a huge fan of Odell Beckham. I mean, I am a huge fan of Odell Beckham. I love seeing this guy play. I loved his time with the Giants. I don't care what anybody says about his cancerous actions, about this and that. I am a huge Odell Beckham fan. If I was able to, I would have got his jersey and everything. I am huge Odell Beckham. I love Odell Beckham. My heart is breaking because we just got rid of Odell Beckham. My heart is breaking right now. I cannot put it into words. I was so mad when people said they wanted to give away Odell Beckham because I get it. We don't need to win a championship with Odell Beckham. He's not needed to win a championship, but he's a damn good player. I would throw my $19 million at him. I would throw it at him. And I'm heartbroken that we just lost him. I'm heartbroken we lost him. Oh, my God. Oh, Odell, man. We're not going to – listen, we're never – mark my words, guys. Mark my words. And it's hard for me not to get mad right now. We will never, ever, ever see a wide receiver like Odell Beckham wearing a Giants jersey again. Ever. So everybody that wanted Odell Beckham being traded because you didn't like his contract, because you didn't like how he acts off the field, I didn't like how he hit that net. I didn't like that. Well, there you go. Now you will never see a wide receiver wear Giants blue again that is as talented as Odell Beckham Jr. Ever. You didn't like how he hit the net? You didn't like how he showed his frustrations because we were the most garbage team in the NFL for 2 years? You didn't like that he's a little frustrated? He threw some players under the bus? You didn't like that? Well, I hope you're happy now. I hope you don't have that cancerous player on your team anymore. You don't have him on your team anymore. Good luck with Sterling Shepard. I love Sterling Shepard, don't get me wrong. But good luck with Sterling Shepard and Corey Coleman there as your starting wide receivers. And good luck with Cody Latimer. Good luck if we draft a freaking DK Metcalf. Good luck with him. Good luck, because you'll never see an Odell Beckham on the Giants ever in your lifetime. Ever.
Bro. I don't know what to say, bro.
James Favela says I'm a Pats fan. Paulo says period. What a weak offer. Yeah, weak is an understatement, Jeffrey. Weak is an understatement. That wasn't even an offer. Put that in. Somebody load up Madden right now and put it in Madden. Put that trade offer in Madden.
It'll get declined. It'll really get declined.
You're literally gonna get somebody laughing at you there.
Bro, I don't even know what to say, bro. That shit crazy.
I'm gonna lose my voice, man. I'm gonna lose my voice. Riley Ridley better than Odell. Ligma, why are you speaking?
Ligma, we don't need your nonsense right now. We're mourning. We're mourning the end of an era right now. Was really an end of an era, bro. That's Yep. Turn off your camera, bro. I'll do the same. Can't believe it. Moment of silence, everybody.
Hello, are we back?
You're back.
Okay, let's see if the stream is back. The stream disconnected. I don't know why. I think. I think.
No, it didn't disconnect. We're still on it.
Huh?
We're still on it.
Yeah. It disconnected. And now it's back. Like it does that. It could do that, but there we go. Now the chat is rolling in again. Because it told me on YouTube. It said your the thing has disconnected. Oh, a moment of silence. Oh my God, guys. If everybody's new here to the stream, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like. You will never. I can't stress it. I can't stress it anymore. We'll never see a player like Odell Beckham in Giants uniform ever playing the wide receiver position. We took him for granted. The trade didn't work in Madden. You didn't need to tell me that. You did not need to tell me that. Unfreaking real. I'm gonna invite my my backup account so we could split the screen, so it could do that, the film strip. But yeah, guys, we're hitting a record number right now with 40 viewers in the podcast. That's a record number for the podcast. Thank you guys for joining. And as we receive this crazy news right now, Odell Beckham Jr. being traded. And I'm holding back tears. I'm not lying, guys. I'm holding back tears right now, man.
Oh my God! Freaking Christian tagged me on the post that the Giant traded Odell.
I'm literally thinking about crying just thinking about him in a Browns uniform. Like,
bro, they already posted a picture of like a little cartoon of him in a freaking Browns uniform.
Like last year when Jarvis Landry was talking about, I want Odell Beckham to be a Brown. I'm like, okay, that's cute. You know, he wants to play with his best friend. Now I hate the guy. I hate Jarvis Landry. I hate him. Just pick up a receiver in the first round. Yeah. Just pick up a DK Metcalf who doesn't even know how to run a dig route. Just pick him up. Why not? Why not pick up a DK Metcalf that doesn't know how to run a freaking route? Why not pick up a Marquise Brown who's not as good as an Odell Beckham? Why not pick up an A.J. Brown who's just like DK Metcalf can't run the routes that a regular wide receiver can? There's no wide receiver even worth of a high first-round pick in this draft. Get out of here with that, man. Jesus. Dave Gettleman's brain. Let's build around a 38-year-old quarterback, not our young wide receiver who's the best in the league. Great knowledge. Exactly, Kieran. We still have Eli. I don't want to hear anybody say respect Eli after this. I don't want to hear anybody saying that. If you get rid of Odell, you better have gotten rid of Eli first. I love Eli. Trust me. I always defend Eli. But you better get rid of Eli before you get rid of Odell. Oh, my God. I think Dave Gettleman was like, oh, wow, the Pittsburgh Steelers got rid of Antonio Brown. Let's do the same thing. We got Shepard. Yeah, but Shepard is Shepard. You know? Odell is a different breed, man. Odell is a different breed. What? Like I said, guys, what is life? Like I said, guys, we will never find a wide receiver. I can't say it enough. We will never find a wide receiver like Odell Beckham. You guys are gonna get tired of me saying that. You guys are really gonna get tired of me saying that.
Bro.
Huh?
What is life? What is life?
Oh my God. I can't believe what I'm just seeing right now, man.
And what's getting me mad is that this whole time they've been saying, there was trade talks with the Patriots and stuff, and then they kept like denying it, like just saying, yeah, it was just talks. They never got past that, and we're not looking at trading Odell or getting rid of Odell. Then they come with this.
Yeah, I mean, they always say not to believe. They always say not to believe. GMs and coaches during those times because they always throw smoke. But this is one of the last things I would have thought was smoke. It's one of the last things I would have thought was a lie. Like like I said, in the back of my mind, because he kept saying it. He said we didn't, because he said it in like 3 press conferences. We didn't sign Odell so we could trade him.
Yeah.
So after that, I was like, why do you keep saying that? Well, we get it. We got you the first time. We didn't think you were gonna trade him in the first place. But here we are.
All I gotta say is the Giants are stupid. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the chemo that's fucking up with his brain or something.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
And the Browns is looking like a mud team right now. So.
Yep, you're looking like a Madden Ultimate Team. They're looking like the 2017 Jaguars right now. Besides the quarterback situation, because Baker Mayfield's hell of a lot better. I invited my backup account. It's not showing up. Oh my God, guys. I'm actually kind of scared to bring somebody on the show.
Are we bringing guests?
I said I want to do it every.
Well, let's bring them on now, bro. While our blood is still boiling.
I'm not sure why I'm not getting the. Let's see here.
Cause what in the hell just happened?
Don't know, bro.
Yo, whoever
I feel
was
like
the
I'm
first one to mention it, I forgot who it was. I hate you because you was right. I wanted you to be wrong.
Somebody said it, and I was like, "Yo, stop lying! I'm not even gonna believe you." And then you said,
The
"Remember?"
reason,
you were like,
but the reason,
"Oh, I just looked it up." I said, "Don't listen to that." I get that every time.
yeah.
I literally do. Odell Beckham being traded. Oh my God, look at this! And I'm like, "Shut up, guys, it's not true." And they're like, "Oh, you got me."
The reason I looked it up though was because there was talks today about AFC North team being interested, and that there was talks ongoing. Usually they'll say there was talks, but they never reached a deal or anything like that. But when it said talks ongoing, I said, okay, that means that they're considering it, and there's a possibility it's gonna happen. So I was like, any news I hear, I'm gonna look at it to see if it's true, and it's happened to be it, bro.
Oh my God, man! Still trying to get my other account in here. Invite. As I wait for the invite, but oh man, I'm still at a loss for words. I'm getting so much comments in my other video that I just posted just now. It keeps popping up on my screen. Well, yeah, guys, like I said, everybody that wanted to see him drafted, I hope you're happy. That's exactly what you got. I'm sure everybody's shutting their mouths now. Everybody's shutting their mouths.
Bro, now you can't even insult a team by saying you're the Browns. You can't even talk about the Browns no more, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't
oh my
insult it.
God.
Yeah, man. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, man. I'll try to look at the chat. I haven't looked at the chat in a long time. I don't know what they're saying in the chat.
Bro, I don't even. I took my glasses off because I'm like, what? I don't want to see no more, bro. I'm blind, so I don't want to see no more.
I'm looking at the chat now, guys. I accidentally went to go.
Someone's saying go look at Aldrich Rosa's story.
Go look at Aldrich Rosa's IG story.
Yeah.
Did he say goodbye to Odell? Did he say I'm sorry, Odell, I love you?
Probably put the freaking "See You Again" song.
It's been a long day. All right, I'll look at Rosa's IG story now. But getting rid of all these Reese picks. Yeah, and actually, he's right. Kieran who said that? Who said that? Right. Yeah, 805. 805. You are absolutely right. Landon Collins is gone. Odell is gone. Darian Thompson was gone. Who else was a Reese pick? I mean, that we got rid of. That we just got rid of. A bunch of guys that were Reese picks that. Oh yeah, Davis Webb, who arguably was better than Kyle Oleta. I think he's arrogant, man. He's arrogant. I can't believe he got rid of Odell. I can't believe it. The best wide receiver to ever put on a Giants jersey. Best. Hey, Blue, is there an upside to this? Giants save a lot of. Okay.
No, we got a lot of dead cap. We have a lot of dead cap.
We have guaranteed money. We have to give that to him. Did it say how much we saved, Ray? Did it say how much?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Huh. Well, this is more like a rant show than a podcast, but it is what it is. If you guys listen to it after it's live, I mean, it's still a podcast. So, Miguel says we saved $14 million. Can anybody confirm that? I need multiple sources, please. Multiple sources. Do you remember what happened when we got rid of another loudmouth guy, Tiki Barber? Yeah, we won the Super Bowl. I get it. And Stephen Lilly, I guess that gives me some kind of hope. I like that you said that, Stephen, because Tiki Barber had like 1,600 rushing yards after we got rid of him, but Tiki left on his own. Tiki retired. Remember, he didn't like Eli. For whatever reason. He didn't like him. So, yeah, we only saved for it. Now, actually, Kieran, the fact that you said we only saved 14 mil, what do you mean we only saved 14 mil? We said that 14 mil is a lot being saved. That's a lot. We added $15 million to the $14 million we saved. We're right back in to sign a big free agent. But listen, if you were going to trade Odell Beckham, trade him before Adrian Amos was signed so we could sign Adrian Amos and not get Jabril Peppers. What you're telling me that it would be a stupid idea to say, hey, we'll give you Odell Beckham for Myles Garrett and a first-round pick? Is that not a good pick? Is that not a good trade? That's a good trade.
Hell yeah, it is.
A late first-round pick for Myles Garrett and Odell Beckham? You're telling me that Dave Gettleman didn't want to put that offer up? Instead, you settled for Jabril Peppers? As soon as you heard Jabril Peppers' name, you should have laughed and hung up the phone. That's what should have happened. I don't think the trade is that bad. Movie critic, how is the trade not that bad? Are you serious? We got rid of him for a bag of Fritos. Nobody likes Fritos. Who the hell likes Fritos? we got rid of him for a bag of Fritos and a Powerade. Golly, man. A late first round, movie critic. A late first round. They picked 17th overall. This is not a first. This is not a high draft pick. This is not the old Cleveland Browns where they're always picking first overall. This is the 17th overall pick. Who are you gonna pick with the 17th overall pick? Andre Dillard, DK Metcalf, Christian Wilkins. They're good. They're good. They're not Odell Beckham. They're not Odell Beckham. As I keep saying before, you'll never find somebody like Odell Beckham. Nobody would ever put on a Giants uniform that has a skill set of Odell Beckham that plays the wide receiver position. Antonio Brown only got a third and a fifth. So what? I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I don't care what they do. I don't care. That value. Listen, Antonio Brown is a 30-year-old receiver. That's why he got a third and fifth. Do I think that was still a bad trade? Absolutely. This is a terrible trade. It's terrible. DeAndre Baker. Okay, DeAndre Baker. He's still not. The cornerback isn't as valued as wide receiver, even though they defend each other. You know, they're with each other, but still, wide receivers are the ones getting paid. You guys can get Devin Bush. Oh God. No, I'm not mad at you, movie critic. I'm being passionate right now. I'm being passionate. Movie critic, you just joined in, but I just got finished screaming my lungs out. So I mean, you're getting the calm after the storm. That's what you just got. Wide receivers are replaceable under a good system. Oh, what system, Bobith? We don't even have a system. We have a 38-year-old quarterback that can't throw more than 20 yards down the field. What system? And then when we draft Dwayne Haskins, the guy can't throw a deep ball for his life. What system? I don't care what you showed me for the combine. The guy can't throw a deep ball for his life. Kid Blue, this is the dumbest move the Giants have ever made. Damn right, Jay Smith. Resign Orlean Darkwa. I love Darkwa. I love my boy Darkwa. That calmed me down a little bit. I love Darkwa. I hope he signs somewhere. Look at the dead cap, though. I think we saved $14 million. That's what a lot of people are saying. That's good. It's great. $14 million is good. We can use that elsewhere, but all the big free agents are being signed already. Who are we going to sign with the extra $14 million? I can't. Ray, do you know any other free agents, big free agents still on the board?
Not at all.
No. I mean, Darrell Williams is still there. That's it. That's the only guy I can think of.
That's probably who they're going to go for. That's probably why Dave Gettleman did it. He's a Panther. He wants a Panther, bro.
He wants to hog Molly's.
Oh.
Everybody that has like that kid K or whatever. Sorry, I didn't mispronounce your name. He has the number 30. He has the Odell Beckham jersey as his profile picture. I think you should change it, man. Bryce Callahan, get the hell out of here, Charlie, come on, Bryce Callahan, come on. $50 million plus in dead cap. No, we don't. NYG31, you heard of Saquon Barkley?
Kiss at least no more Nets will be harmed in New York. Out of here.
Who said that? Who said that?
Mr. Invincible.
He's a funny dude. I like that kid. That kid's funny. But I feel like crying. We just wasted the time. Yeah, Andrew Garcia. I felt like crying too, bro. I literally was on the verge of tears just a couple minutes ago. When I was ranting, I was on the verge of tears. Odell Beckham is not a New York Giant anymore. Let that sink in, guys. Who are you going to get excited? We have Saquon Barkley. You can get excited about him, but who else are you going to get excited about? Come on, man. For the short span that Odell Beckham was with us, for the 5 years he was with the New York Giants, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know we didn't make it to the playoffs, but I loved watching him play. He's literally what keeps me watching the Giants before Saquon Barkley. Maybe a Browns fan. Oh, man. I was about to cry. So this is beyond me. This is beyond me. He said, haha, Davis reference. I'm about to cry. This is beyond me. Oh, Dave Gettleman. You stupid, right? Yo, you stupid. You stupid, man. Just a wide receiver to me. He's not just a wide receiver, man. Think about the Texans trading DeAndre Hopkins. Think about the Texans trading. That's the same thing what it's like for the Giants. DeAndre Hopkins is a star, a young star. Odell Beckham, a young star. This is not Antonio Brown, where he was literally cursing out Ben Roethlisberger. Odell Beckham, in an interview, shaded Eli Manning, and you guys are pissed about it. But Antonio Brown, everybody still loves him. Everybody still loves him, even though he cursed out Ben Roethlisberger and demanded he be traded by the Pittsburgh Steelers. But you guys want Odell Beckham to be traded.
He made a whole show, and when they released the news about the Bills signing him, he freaking shut it down and basically made the Steelers organization look stupid because he's basically showing that he chose where he's going, even though he doesn't have that privilege. Like he controls where he's going.
Freaking putting on Instagram fake news. This is fake news. I ain't even get out of here, man. And he honestly screwed himself because the Bills are in better shape than the Raiders right now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They got too much. They got a lot of money in cap. He must have not looked at their cap because even with all the signings they made, bro, they probably still have $40 million in cap. That's how much cap they have. They had like $75 million to start. They wasted like 30, and they're just getting started. He literally said in an interview he'd rather be in LA. Who said that? Odell? He did not say that. Did he say that? He said he'd rather be in LA?
Yeah, he said he'd rather be. If he had to go anywhere, he would be the Rams.
When? In the interview?
I don't know. I seen it online.
Listen, if it's not from Odell's mouth, I don't want to hear it. If it's not from Odell's mouth, people just make those up. But for Odell to say that doesn't sound like Odell to me. Is Jabril Peppers good, Dominic? Absolutely not. He was the worst third-round pick of the Cleveland Browns' 3 first-round picks in 2017. Jabril Peppers wasn't even a safety in Michigan. He was like a hybrid linebacker that a lot of people only liked him because of his athletic ability. And what has he done with the Browns? Nothing. 2 interceptions in his career. 1 interception all his years with Michigan. His best play is as a punt and kick returner. That's it. A punt and kick returner. He's a money backer. Yeah. He's just a guy you throw in just to be there, just to play. Here, stay here and play some coverage. That's what you say to Jabril Peppers. He doesn't have a spot.
Josina Anderson posted a tweet like 30 minutes ago saying, just got off the phone with OBJ. Odell Beckham told me after he and I discussed what I heard about Browns trade talk that Jarvis Landry called him and said that general manager and the head coach want you bad. Next thing you know, OBJ said Dave Gettleman called and said, I'm trading you to the Browns.
How does Odell feel about it? Is he happy?
I don't know. To be honest, I feel like he thinks it's a bittersweet moment because I don't know if he's really have any bad blood with the Giants, but he's going back with his little butt buddy. So
yeah, I mean he had bad blood with Ben McAdoo, but he's gone. You know,
exactly.
Him and Pat Shurmur actually had a good relationship. You saw them on the sideline. They hugged each other. When Odell Beckham would get mad, he would go straight to Pat Shurmur. Like they had a good relationship, man. If I'm Pat Shurmur, I'm probably like, yo, what the hell did we just do, man? I'm sure Pat Shurmur is shaking his head on this. Micah Levy just said we didn't sign him to trade him, and this is the freaking deal we get. Please fire Gettleman. I don't know if we should fire him, but this was a stupid move. Stupid move, Dave Gettleman. Stupid. Just go with Golden Tate for right now so we can replace Odell. He's 30. No, I don't want Golden Tate. I want Odell. I want Odell, man. I feel like a 4-year-old. I don't want that. I want Odell. Giants will be boring this season. No more temper tantrums to enjoy the game. I honestly like the temper tantrums. If you ask me, everybody hated it. I loved it. It showed a lot of passion. What do you think, Ray? Yo, you know when Odell used to scream on the sidelines and stuff like that.
I'm gonna miss it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. I love the fire. I love the passion.
I feel like it hyped everybody else up. Like they'll see that he's mad and stuff, and they'll just be like, "Nah, we gotta do this because
Mhm.
like he shouldn't have to react like this." No, bro, I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I'm tight.
I I
I'm so
I
bad.
I loved when he got mad on the sideline because he wasn't mad at his teammates. He was mad at he just wanted to win. He hated to lose. Listen, Dave Gettleman said it when he was hired. He wants people that doesn't love to win, but they hate to lose. Odell
Yeah,
Beckham is the guy that hates to lose. Oh, J Zach, my guy J Zach. I'll put you on the show, man. I'll put you on. Oh man, we're gonna get our guest here, J Zach. Um,
yeah.
Here, J Zach.
Uh,
I'm sure you have some words to say here. I'm sure you agree with me. I don't care if you disagree. I don't care. I'm not gonna be like one of those freaking liberals. That's the email, my friend. Join in whether you disagree or agree. I want to hear your opinion. He never won at LSU or NY. He's a wide receiver, Verl. He's a wide receiver. He's not going to win you the games. I've been on the record of saying that, guys. You'll never hear me say a wide receiver will win you a championship. But during that Antonio Brown trade, I said he will help you win a championship. He won't win
Damn.
you the championship. He'll help you. What happened?
Chiefs traded D Ford to the 49ers in exchange for a second round pick.
That's a good trade. I like that trade.
Yeah, that's a good trade. Yeah.
Good trade. See, that's a good trade. Fantastic trade. Can the Giants do something like that? Yeah. It's a Google Hangout, J Zach.
So, the NFL memes Instagram was like, if you were in
One
the, it
one
shows a
giant
picture of
rebuttal, huh? Yeah.
the NFL memes Instagram posted a picture with Odell in the Browns jersey, Jarvis and Baker, and it says, if you weren't a fan when we used to lose by 30, don't be a fan when we lose by 10.
For real. Oh, one giant rebuttal. You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious. I know you're one of the guys that wanted Odell Beckham traded. I hope you're happy. We just got Jabril Peppers, who's one of the worst athletic kind of prototype first round picks you could think of in the past 10 years. Jabril Peppers was terrible. Watched him on tape a couple years ago. I thought he wasn't even worth a third round pick, and they drafted him. He was the worst out of the 3 first round picks Cleveland drafted in 2017 out of Myles Garrett and David Njoku. And on top of that, we didn't get 2 first round picks. We got 1 first round pick, 17th overall, by the way, not even in the top 10, and we got a third round pick, 80th overall, something like that. That's what we got for Odell Beckham. I said this earlier in the show. If we were gonna trade, all right, Jay Zach, come in anytime you want, man. But if we were going to trade, I said this earlier in the show, one genre, but I don't know if you were there. I said this earlier in the show. If Cleveland were the one to trade for Odell Beckham, it needs to be more than 2 first round picks. That's what I said. It needs to be more than 2 first round picks, not 2 first round picks, more. We didn't even get that. Now, if the Cleveland Browns were to offer me Myles Garrett, then the 17th overall pick and a third round pick, I'm taking it. I'll take it. But I'm not taking Jabril Peppers. And on top of that, we just signed Antoine Bethea. And yes, we got $14 million in cap space. One John rebuttal, you could. I've been waiting for that, man. You could rebuttal me, man. Rebuttal me, please. Please, man. I've been waiting for that. But still, bro, I don't know how anybody could be happy about this. I know everybody's like, oh, he was a cancer to the team. I didn't like how he hit the net. I didn't like how he was screaming on the sideline. It just wasn't the Giants' way. It's not the Giants' way. Come on, are you serious? Odell Beckham, I get it. Odell Beckham will not win you a championship. I've been on the record of saying that. But he will help you win one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to send you the link. My bad, Jay Zach. I'm dumb. My bad. I was waiting for you to come in. My bad, man. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Ridiculous. This was a terrible trade. Listen, I love Odell Beckham. I love him. I'm a huge Odell Beckham fan. But if you were to trade him, give me something good. We just got Antoine Bethea, and you want to get Jabril Peppers? Jesus. I can't defend Gettleman, man. I can't defend him from this. I've been on the record of defending him. I can't do it. Can't defend him on this. Let me and one John rebuttal. Once J-Zach, if you want to come onto the show and give your opinion, you can, bro. If you disagree and you want to give your opinion, you can come on the show. I'm gonna have J-Zach on first because he acts first. But if you want to come on the show, you can come on, man. I like to hear your opinion. I just sent it now. J-Zach. My bad, man. I'm not happy with the trade period. Bro, what's done is done. I know, man. I'm just in awe right now. Everybody's saying that Odell Beckham, they're happy Odell Beckham is traded, doesn't realize what they just did, what they just wanted. They don't realize that. They're too focused on actually trading him because you didn't like his attitude off the field. They're too focused on that, but they're not focused on what the hell we just got him for. Anybody that knows a lick about football knows that Jabril Peppers, the 17th overall, a 17th overall pick and a third-round pick does not warrant Odell Beckham whatsoever. Everybody that knows a lick about football knows that.
Hey, man, I got a question real quick.
Hold on, man. Go ahead, man.
You cool if I commit suicide on stream or?
Huh?
You cool if I commit suicide on the podcast?
I'm on Suicide Watch too, man. We can do it together. Let's do it together.
I got bleach in the kitchen, bro. Don't test me. I'm not the port on my computer than myself.
Oh my god! All right, go ahead,
bro.
Man.
You know what makes me so mad is like, hold on. So let me set the scene for you real quick. All right.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you know what a restaurant called Kelly's is. It's like one of those Texas home style cooking, like Southern cooking restaurants, like Denny's or something like that.
Oh, they like Bob Evans or the Denny's or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm inside with my mom.
Oh, hold on. I got a donation. Movie Critic,
that.
thank you for the $2, bro. Actually, Blue, how do I get on the stream sometime? I'll have you on the stream after J-Zach. Once J-Zach is finished, I'll have you on the stream if you want to voice your opinion. If you're still here, I'm also leaving it open for one giant rebuttal as well. So go ahead, J-Zach.
So I'm in this restaurant with my mother, and we're eating food. I'm having a good time. I'm thinking,
God.
What I'll do is I'll finish my food. I'll come home. I'll make a video or two, and then I'll hop in the pod. I'll go hop in and see what the Undrafted Analysts podcast is going on. That was the plan. My food gets there. Everybody knows that when you're hungry and you're waiting for your food, that moment that waiter brings your food down to the table is the moment where you found peace.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Exactly. He's bringing down my shrimp, my fish, my fries, my tater sauce. He's bringing it all down to me. A single tear comes from my left eye. My phone dings. I pick up my phone. I read. And as that food hits the table, a tear comes from my right eye. And I'm sitting there. And my mom's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, sitting there shaking. I'm like, "Nothing." And I'm sitting there so angry because I'm in a public restaurant. I can't smack my hands on the table. I can't flip the table. I can't start throwing my food everywhere like a 2-year-old. So I just sit there and eat while I'm crying. And I'm trying to explain to my mom, who doesn't know football that much, by the way. She's like, "How is this bad?" I'm sitting here trying to explain to my mom as I'm crying, eating fish, how horrible it is.
Oh, God.
And I can't stand being a Giants fan right now. You got another donation, by the way.
Oh, one giant rebuttal. Thanks for the $5, bro. I would love to come on, but my kids are in the other room sleeping. I'll record the rebuttal tomorrow. No problem, man. But like I said, if you want to debate, he's actually in favor of the trade. He's actually in favor of the trade because I guess he doesn't like Odell Beckham off the field, whatever it is. It still doesn't warrant what we traded him for. But continue, my friend. Continue with this great story, this sad and heartbreaking story you have here. I'm sure, the shrimp didn't taste that good anymore, man.
Oh my God, man. So I know I'm sitting there eating my shrimp, which instantly turned horrible. Tartar sauce isn't that good when it's half tears. So,
yeah.
I mean, so I'm eating my food, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll record a video in the car on the way home. And then I realized that if I do that, I'm probably just gonna scream my head off. So I was like, let me just not do that. Let me wait till I get home, calm down a bit. So I get home, I record the video that I haven't uploaded yet. I got to do all this garbage. And in the video, I start thinking, before I make the video, I just sit here and I have to meditate so I don't punch a hole in my monitor because I'm very close to doing that. And I'm thinking about it a little more. And I've come to the conclusion that the trade isn't good, right? But it's not horrible. right? Like my initial. Oh, hold on, let me break this down. So my initial reaction was that this is a horrible fucking trade. Now I'm like, it's just a bad trade. Because here's the thing. Let's break it down. Let's not think about Odell Beckham Jr. and these things, right? What I did in the video that I recorded, you'll see it later when I upload it. I broke it down. Odell Beckham Jr., arguably, in my opinion, best receiver in football. Arguably the most talented wide receiver to ever play a down of football, right? Mm-hmm. The 17th overall pick. I could see a really good player falling to 17, right? Not Odell Beckham Jr. good, but I could see a decent player falling to this year's 17th overall pick.
Might I add at what position?
Of course, defense. Obviously, we're not going quarterback 17. I could see a really good corner like Byron Murphy. I like Byron Murphy. Baker falling to 17. And I don't care what anybody says. In my personal opinion, an elite cornerback is more valuable than an elite wide receiver. I'm not saying any of these corners are going to be elite, right? I'm not saying. So let's not jump to any conclusions. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that we could get a pass rusher or we could get a corner at 17. A good one that could fall. I really could see Byron Murphy falling to 17, which I would love to take him at 17.
In my mock, I just have other teams in that 10 to 20 range having more needs at different positions than corner. Yeah, so I could see my Byron Murphy falling.
Exactly. So I could definitely see him falling to 17, right? So then the third round pick, I don't like it. I don't like the third round pick. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
It's trade bait. In my opinion, it's trade bait, and that's all it is. Jabril Peppers. Is this his third or second year in the NFL this past year?
This is going to be his third.
Okay, so anybody who knows anything saw Jabril. Actually, I was pretty high on Jabril Peppers coming out. He wasn't a first round pick for me. He was a second round pick for me. He had a low floor, but a very, very high ceiling. That's my thing on Jabril Peppers. He's got a crazy high ceiling, but his floor was pretty low because he didn't have a defined position.
Exactly.
He had a horrible rookie year.
He was a guy you just throw out in covered and say, hey, do something.
Yeah. Hey, Jinx. Yeah. So the thing with Jabril Peppers had a horrible freshman year, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not saying this because we got Jabril Peppers. I've actually been a huge Jabril Peppers fan before this trade. Jabril Peppers had a horrible rookie year. I keep trying to say freshman year. He had a horrible rookie year, but it wasn't his fault. They had him in some horrible scheme coverage, man. They had him like freaking playing deep free safety, not his role. Jabril Peppers is the absolute definition of a hybrid safety. He's a guy who
like
can
a
play
Deion
linebacker
Buchanan or something.
I wouldn't call. I think he's
not as big as a Deion Buchanan.
I think he's like more of a Tyrann Mathieu, but bigger. I think he's like a bigger Tyrann Mathieu. He could play slot corner. He could come in, fill in for a little bit of nickel. He could play a little bit of nickel corner. He could play linebacker, and he could play strong safety in the box. That's my thing. And he actually covers. I don't care what anybody says. He covers better than Landon Collins. I'm saying that right now.
He can cover.
He covers better.
He can cover. He can cover.
But here's my thing. So Jabril Peppers alone, a great player. I'm actually really excited to have Jabril Peppers on my team. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really excited about Jabril Peppers being on my Giants team. But you combine those three things together, and then you put them on a scale next to Odell Beckham Jr., and they're just gonna fly off as soon as Odell hits the scale. They're just gonna sling off like a freaking. You ever seen those seesaws? It's like freaking.
Yeah.
Like here's Jabril Peppers, right? Jabril Peppers in the first and third round pick. Right here, I'm trying to get my hands in the freaking cam. And then Odell Beckham Jr. just like, whoa, they just freaking get thrown.
It's like putting a 4-year-old on one side of the seesaw and putting a sumo wrestler on the other. Mm-hmm. You just boom, catapult.
Just go. On. Here's the thing. I would actually be okay, right? At first, initially, I was not mad about the trade because I thought it was a first, a second, a third, and Jabril Peppers. I actually would have been really okay with that because that second and third round pick is trade bait to trade back up into the first and have a third first round pick. So I actually was okay. But then I reread it and saw that it was a first, a third, and a fucking Jabril Peppers.
Not only is it a first,
pissed.
Not only is it a first, it's 17th overall.
But everybody's like, oh, get 2 first-round picks. Look, if I'm going to get 2 first-round picks, it's not going to be to the fucking Browns. The Browns are going to be really good next year, like you said in your video.
That's what I said.
I saw you said in your video. That's what I was thinking. I saw your video. I was like, hey. I was like, all right, because this first round, I'll take 17. I like 17. I think it's a really good place. I think 17 is a place where you can find a really good value position. Drafting the top 10, I don't care what anybody says, is a lot harder than people think because you have positional value, but you also have players. It's really hard when you're drafting the top 10 to draft somebody off of positional value and skill and talent, right? It's really hard to do that. 17, it's a lot easier to do that, right? So, oh my God, like, what was I saying before I just went on about 17 and so the Browns, if I'm going to trade 2 first round picks, it's not going to be to the Browns because the Browns are going to be picking like bottom 20 next year, right? Even without Odell Beckham Jr., they were a playoff contending team. They were a big shot team. Now with Odell Beckham Jr., holy shit. You know, this Odell Beckham Jr. and you got Odell on the outside, bro. You have Odell on the outside. You got Jarvis Landry in the slant. You got David Njoku and you got Baker freaking Mayfield. And you
Antonio
got
Callaway.
Antonio Callaway, who, in my opinion, was the best rookie receiver last year. He didn't have the best year, but I thought he was the best one coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
He just had weed problems. So
he would have been a first or second round pick.
He would have been a first round pick.
Yeah,
because he has off the field problems. So, and then they have Kareem Hunt now and Nick Chubb. This team is scary, and they still have a great offensive line. They still have a great one. Their offensive line didn't get worse. I mean, they got a little worse than Kevin Zeitler, but that rookie they drafted in the second round.
They got to fix their tackles.
The tackle situation.
Other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If we can get a good value position at 17, like I said, if we can actually get Byron Murphy at 17, and then we can get maybe we can get a I don't know, maybe like a Josh Allen or like a really good one of those top 5 players with the 6th pick. And then maybe we can get like Dalton Risner as well with one of our second round picks. I actually kind of be okay. Like I would actually trade those. Like I would trade Dalton Risner and Byron Murphy. Like if I could guarantee myself to get them, I would actually trade Odell Beckham Jr. for that. And maybe like another pick because I think they're.
No,
here's the thing. That's not what I'm saying. If I can guarantee myself those 2 players, I'll tell you because I don't care how good Odell is. He's not as value as a cornerback, and he's not as value as an offense as a tackle. In my personal opinion, as a good tackle and good corner, right? Let's keep that. They have to be good. So like the more I resonate with this pick, the more I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I'm thinking, but it's still pretty bad, right? Because you have to think about what you can get at 17. You got to think about because here's the thing. We can make as much mock drafts as we want. Somebody's going to fall, and they're going to fall far.
It happens every year.
Everybody always falls.
Every year.
Look how much receivers went in the top 15 2 years ago. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Some of those receivers who weren't even first-round talents, they went in the top 15. DK Metcalf, some of this receivers, somebody's going to come taken way too high, and it's just going to cause a chain reaction. I promise you guys, I think that 17th pick is going to be used good. I think that 17th pick is going to be used wisely. Now, I'm still not defending Gettleman. That was dumb. This was dumb. The trade was dumb, but I think we can make it work in our favor. Here's the thing. I'm actually the most upset about the dead cap. Does anybody know what the dead cap we're going to eat is? Because I don't know. I don't know if the dead cap.
But they're telling me. I have a couple people telling me that we're saving $14 million this year. I don't know if that's it's not a good because the season didn't start yet, so I don't know if he's getting any.
When it comes to cap, I usually wait for the entertainer to make a video. He does all the cap research. I just
he's good with it.
He does all the cap.
You know what? Let me look it up right now.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Oh my god, I'm still mad.
Let me give you a trade proposition.
Can you at least say hindsight's 2020, but in hindsight, the Antoine Bethea trade the signing looks even fucking worse.
Yeah, it's even worse. I completely agree. I said that. We just got Antoine Bethea and you get another safety.
I feel like if you go and watch my Antoine Bethea video before the Odell Beckham Jr. trade, it's a little bit overreacting. But if you watch it after the Odell Beckham,
makes sense.
It makes sense. It's all warranted now.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Is $16 million in dead money.
Is that next year? We're taking that next year?
Next year, yeah.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. That sucks, but it's not as bad as we think because we're gonna get a lot of free money next year. Next year we'll have a ton of free money. Wait, I don't know because we're only gonna get like 20 something from Eli. We're gonna lose most of the free money we're getting.
No. Next year we're supposed to have like 15 million plus in cap. That's what I'm hearing.
50 million plus?
50, yeah, because we have a lot of expiring contracts.
We're gonna be the Colts.
Yeah, man.
Here's the thing: like everybody's like, "Oh, we got to make big moves." I don't think this is our year. I think next year is our year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are getting so upset. They're getting so upset that we're not in like win now mode. We're rebuilding. I said it in my Antoine Bethea video. I said that if you have a good draft this year, and we're gonna have so much money. You have another good draft next year, and you have a good free agency next year. I think we could literally turn our team around in 2 years. But you have to have a good draft. Yeah. I trust Gettleman in the draft. The free agency is just.
No, I think he's a horrible free agency coach. In the draft, he's done all right. That's my thing. We get a good draft this year. We have good free agency next year, and then we have another good draft. I actually think we're a playoff team in 2 years if you land your draft spots and you can sign decent free agents next year, which we will have a ton of money, by the way. We're going to have a ton of money next year.
So let me give you a trade proposition. Ray said he would agree with this. He said it would be a fair trade too. Say since we already had the trade with Olivier Vernon and Kevin Zeitler. So obviously John Dorsey probably said, "Oh, so we just did this trade. We're cool now. So what do you think about Odell? Are you shopping him or anything like that?" And to me, if John Dorsey, after the whole trade things happened with Olivier Vernon, if John Dorsey said, "Hey, we'll give you the first round pick, the third round pick, but instead of Jabril Peppers, we'll give you Myles Garrett. Do you think that would be? Do you think that would be a good trade?
Oh, yeah, I would take that.
But do you think it's a good trade from the Cleveland Browns standpoint?
No, because Myles Garrett is way more valuable than Odell Beckham Jr. is. I don't care how good Odell Beckham Jr. is. Myles Garrett's way more valuable. He's younger and he's an elite pass rusher. No, the Browns would lose. If the Browns give us Myles Garrett instead of Jabril Peppers, I would actually be really celebrating right now.
That's what I said. If it was Myles Garrett on first or third, I'll be ecstatic. But it's not.
Ecstatic. Even if it was like, oh man, yeah, I would have been. If it was Denzel Ward, I'd be ecstatic too. But that's
Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward would have been a great one too. But yeah, if that was Myles Garrett instead of Jabril Peppers, I'd be excited. I would actually be like, yeah, we got him.
Ray said, I'm officially a Gulf fan.
Where's Tiger Woods when you need him?
Yeah, right. Tiger.
The crazy part is, I'm like a part Browns fan, but this is way before this. I've always been rooting for the Browns.
Me and Ray always root for the Browns. Every year, they gotta do well.
Every year I root for the Browns. I always play with them in Madden if they ever get like a new rookie or something like that, for fun. But
yeah,
this is crazy. You know what's going through my head right now is that I got to remake a fucking mock draft now. I got how long it took me.
Oh my god! I just finished my mock draft.
Yeah, you gotta make another one. It's obsolete now at this point.
I didn't even notice that.
Dude, did you see my mock draft? Did you see how much editing was in that? Did you see all the sceneries I made on OBS?
I put so much editing in there, and now I have to do it all over.
So much crap in that thing, man. I gotta go redo it now.
Video, 33 minutes.
Everything. Yeah, that was like a 30-minute. That was like a 30-minute video. Like, it changes everything.
Well, back to square one.
Also, I'm also thinking about my Giants franchise I just started. I got to restart now. Like, Jesus. And I haven't even posted on YouTube. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about when I play for fun. Now I got to go and rechange that. Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to lie to you. If this becomes all right, how does this sound? I would actually be okay if this happened right here. With a 6th overall pick, we get Josh Allen or like Ed Oliver, somebody elite, right? Somebody elite, one of those premier players in this year's draft. We get the 6th round pick.
I think Ed Oliver's gonna fall, man. If we get Ed Oliver with a 17th,
here's the thing. I could see us getting Josh Allen and Ed Oliver with the 17th and Josh Allen with the 6th.
That's scary.
But honestly, if Josh Allen, if Ed Oliver and Byron Murphy are there, I'm wanting Byron Murphy. I think Byron Murphy's the best corner this year's draft. But let me give you this proposition that I actually be cool with. Okay. This year, 6th overall pick, we get Josh Allen, right? 17th overall pick, we get like Byron Murphy, right? In our first 2nd round pick, we get like a Dalton Reisner. And then when our next 2nd round pick comes up,
we don't have a 2nd round pick.
We have two picks. We have 2 2nd round picks now. Oh wait, no, fuck, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, this is just the 3rd, man. Just the 3rd. We didn't get a 2nd round pick, man. I wish.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Still, let's keep this up here. So. Damn. Okay, so you hear out of nowhere. First, we get Josh Allen, 6th overall. 16th overall, Byron Murphy. 2nd round pick, Dalton Reisner. When our 3rd round pick comes up, out of nowhere, the Cardinals have traded up. The Giants have agreed to trade the Cardinals their 3rd round pick this year, a 4th round pick, and a 2nd round pick next year for Josh Rosen. Is all your anger gone? I know mine's gone. Mine's gone.
Josh Rosen.
If that happened,
wait, say that again. Summarize that again.
I'm gonna go over the order. 6th overall pick, Giants signed Josh Allen.
Okay.
16th overall pick, they get Byron Murphy.
Okay.
Their first 2nd round pick, they get Dalton Reisner. When their 3rd round pick comes up, you get a note on the board that says Cardinals have traded up. You hear the Giants have traded their 3rd round pick, a 2nd round pick next year, and a 4th round pick this year to the Cardinals for Josh Rosen. Is your anger gone? Because I know mine's gone.
I like it. I do like it.
I'm sorry. Here's the thing. If that happens, I actually think Odell being gone was worth it. Because you essentially
that's in a perfect world, man. That's a perfect world.
That's a perfect world. That really is. And honestly, here's another thing that nobody's thinking about, which I just kind of popped into my head out of fucking nowhere. What if they traded Odell for picks to get like Rosen or something? Like, what if these are picks to acquire Rosen?
I'm not trading Odell for Rosen. I'm not doing it.
I wouldn't give the 17th overall pick to Rosen because if the Cardinals, here's the thing, nobody's going to trade for Rosen before the draft because the Cardinals won't do that because then everybody knows they're going quarterback, so they can't do that, right? So the Cardinals have to wait until the 1st round pick, their 1st overall pick, listen to their offers because they are going to listen to offers, and if they don't like anything, they'll take Kyler if they're going to even take Kyler to begin with. Then they can shop Rosen. Right, so if Rosen gets traded, it's not going to be until after they draft Kyler, but here's the thing also, if they do that as well, everybody's like, oh, the Cardinals are going to want to get a first round pick. I don't think they're going to know they can't, because the Cardinals, they won't have the power anymore, because everybody's going to know it's like, look, you have to get rid of Rosen because you have Kyler. They have to get rid of Rosen. So they don't have what do you call it? Not the power. They don't have
leverage.
Leverage. Thank you. There it is. They don't have the leverage anymore because they have to get rid of Rosen. They're going to get whatever deal, the best deal they can finally get. So, but like I said, that's perfect world. But if it happens, I'm not mad anymore. That's a perfect. That's if we can tackle an edge rusher and a corner. Like,
will you agree with me that we will never ever see a wide receiver
as good as Beckham
put on a Giants uniform as good as Beckham? Ever?
I would agree with you if you told me that a bold prediction that Odell Beckham Jr. will retire the best wide receiver of all time. I would agree with that. So yeah, I think you have my answer. By that answer, I'm going to answer your question with that answer.
Yeah. It's just like I'm just pissed.
Actually, Jeffrey Abbey right here said 17th overall pick, Cody Ford or Jonah Williams. I don't think Cody
Ford dropped. Cody Ford dropped. He's like a second rounder now.
Did he? What happened?
Apparently his combine wasn't spectacular, and they don't know where to put him at guard or tackle.
I still think he's the best. I think he's like the second best tackle in this year's draft. I think Jonah Williams is number one, then probably Cody Ford, then like Dalton Reisner. Although I think Dalton Reisner is the best pass blocking tackle.
I like Dillard. I like Dillard as a pass.
Dillard?
Yeah, I like him as a pass blocker.
Strong guy. I don't know.
You know who's good? You know who's good? That a good second round option. Have you looked at Yanni Kajust?
Yeah, I have. I like him.
A strong guy, athletic.
Nobody's talking about. Here's the thing. I could see him falling in the third. I don't think he'll be in the second. I could see him falling in the third. I could.
I like Yanni, man. I like Yanni.
Mm-hmm. I mean, here's the thing. Honestly, I'm just happy it was Odell instead of like Saquon Barkley.
Oh, if it would have been Saquon Barkley, Ray, I'm sure if you could agree, if it would have been Saquon Barkley, I probably would have flipped everything and I would have ended the stream. I would have broke my router.
Yep.
I'd be even more angry if it was Saquon Barkley, man. Oh God, I cannot wait for press conferences. I want to hear what Gettleman and Shermer say. I cannot wait to hear what they have to say.
Oh, everybody's gonna start asking them. So what were you saying? We didn't sign Odell.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the first thing I would say, I would shake his hand, and be like, "Hey, could you sign this paper?" And he's gonna sign the paper and be like, "Anybody want to trade this piece of paper real quick?" like I don't sign people to trade them.
Oh God!
Like I was just sitting there, like whenever I read that, I was sitting there like, "What the fuck?" Like he said that. Like he said we didn't sign him just to trade him. Fucking trades him. Like that's smoke if I've ever heard it. I've never seen smoke before. That's freaking smoke. I'm just so in shock.
I wonder how Bad Dog feels about it, because Bad Dog's one of the people that wants Odell to be traded.
Yeah, but
he's live right now. Is he upset?
Is he live right now?
He's live, but he also made a video about it as well.
Yeah, he's live.
He looks upset just by his body language. I just turned on his video just now.
Oh yeah, he looks pissed. See, look, he's waving his hands around. He looks pissed.
He's like, it's Bad Dog, obviously. Yeah.
He's pissed. Oh, we should have brought him in here. See what he wanted.
Scroll up. Let me see. What'd you say, Davis? Sources saying we go pass rush 6, Daniel Jones 17. If we do that, I'm killing Dave. If we get, I'm not gonna be happy if we get Daniel Jones. Not gonna
I'll be pissed off.
It is supposedly, now this isn't official yet.
Oh man.
It's official.
Yo, he's got 240 people watching his stream. What the fuck?
Bad Dog got clout, man. Bad Dog got clout.
Well, I think the title is getting him more clout than usually. I've never seen him with 248 watchers before.
Really good job letting Landon Collins walk. I thought that was good. Obviously,
I'm waiting to see Bad Dog yell already.
Yeah.
They say Brashad Perriman wants out of his contract with the Browns. He doesn't want to be a Brown anymore.
Yeah, wow, he's not going to play anymore.
He's not going to. Yeah, he just re-signed with the Browns
because he knows he can't.
It's like, hold on, you got the butt buddies and Jarvis Landry and Odell. I'm out.
Yeah, for real.
And you got Antonio Callaway. Ray with the breaking news there. Okay.
Yes.
That he was going to be traded. That don't be surprised if he's not on the Giants.
Yeah, he was right. Bad Dog was right.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, this is.
I'm gonna say
Oh man. Well, no words I can say about this.
Go ahead,
This is the
Ray.
longest I've been mad. This is the longest I've been mad. I've been mad for like a whole hour. I don't think I even spoke this whole time, bro. But
Where's the
I'm so
entertainer?
mad right now.
I'm surprised he's not on right now.
Who?
The entertainer. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I would have loved to have his opinion on it. Did he make
He's
a
probably
video?
crying right now, bro. He's
Yeah,
probably crying right now.
Yeah,
He's burning any jersey he has, like something,
Dylan
bro.
Renner, I will say, Dylan Renner has been on. Me and him go back and forth. He's a viewer of mine. He hates Dave Gettleman. He wants him to be fired.
I don't know how I feel about that now, man.
So Dylan Renner, I cannot defend Dave Gettleman. You win this one, Dylan. You win this one, my friend. Can I get on Kid Blue? Oh yeah, matter of fact, let's just throw a bunch of people in here.
Juwan Taylor at 17? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I'm gonna
No. Jawan Taylor. First of all, Jawan Taylor is not falling that far. Jawan Taylor will be picked.
If I'm that 17th round pick needs to be somebody. That 17th overall pick needs to be somebody nasty. And I'm telling you, I think Byron Murphy's going to be there, or somebody. Byron Murphy or DeAndre Baker, I think will be there at 17. I think those guys.
My guy is Byron Murphy. I'll take Byron Murphy.
I think he's the best corner this year's draft, man. I want him so bad. I would love him at 17, man. I'd love him at 17. Corner is way more valuable. In my personal opinion, the most valuable position in football is quarterback. Second most valuable is corner. Then it's edge rusher or pass rusher, whichever one. I don't know what to say, man. This is insane. Like, this is insane.
Oh, man. Where's the entertainer at, man? Somebody hit up entertainer. I want him on the show.
He's crying.
So I think Bad Dog's on the fence about it. I think Bad Dog's on the fence about it. Oh no, I never mind. He's not liking it. He's not liking it. But whew. I know Dylan Renner said he wanted to get on the show. Let me see if yeah. I never heard Dylan Renner before, but let's see if he contributes.
I mean, I know what they're doing. They're saving money for. They're saving money for the 2020 season.
What did you say, Ray?
No, I'm about to say, if you're gonna add multiple people, just make sure they all talk at one at a time, so it's not like really like we all talking over each other.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna talk, so yeah, I'm still mad about this shit. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna talk.
Hey, man, you got a sub named Christopher Ball.
Huh?
You have a subscriber named Christopher Ball.
Christopher Ball. I don't recognize him. Why?
Guy just got a sub, and I thought maybe it was somebody from here.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna tell him thank you if he wasn't here.
It might be. It could be somebody that's just watching, not a sub.
Oh, Christopher Ball from here. Appreciate the sub, buddy.
Eli Ben, he's a good viewer. Mine said, "What is Gettleman doing?" I have no clue, man. He's on drugs.
No, man. We're gonna trade
the chemo
for Eli, bro. Eli's gonna be the last player left on this team. Yeah, Ligma says DeAndre Baker at 17. Please read. I'm in, bro. I mean, I prefer Byron Murphy, but if DeAndre is there at second best right there, I'll take him.
Dylan, here's the.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody keeps talking about cutting Eli Manning. I actually think cutting Eli is a bad idea. Because if we cut Eli, we have a big cap hit next year. But if we just ride out with him for one more year, we don't have any cap. He's just gone, and we have a bigger cap next year. So, like, literally, in my personal opinion, when it comes to if we really are in true rebuild mode, the best thing to do is to not cut Eli. Let him ride out for one more year so we don't have dead cap next year. And this is how you maximize how much cap you have next year. Like, everybody's really mad right now, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm starting to think that Gettleman and Pat Shermer are actually doing some smart stuff right now. Everything they're doing right now is not for everybody. Everybody's mad because we're not setting ourselves up for this year.
Yeah, but here's
setting
the thing.
ourselves
They are trying to organize how they're going to rebuild, but in a perfect world. They're not realizing that stuff may not work out. You may not get your guy at 17. And you may not get somebody good as a third-round pick.
They're getting draft capital because they can trade with draft capital. Right? That's how you move up. That's how you get to the place where that guy is going to be. You have to. Here's the thing, guys. I think we'll have a top 10 pick again next year, and I think a quarterback is in sight next year if it's not this year. Because Tua, Jake Fromm will be there. We're going to have a high pick. Look at this team. You're not a Tua fan? Kid Blue, what are you doing to me? Tua's like a second. If Tua was in this year's draft, he'd be the second best quarterback.
Yeah, but Tua, I think it's just man. Alabama quarterbacks just don't work out, man. I know, never to judge on the school. I know you never judge on the school. I know that, but to me, I'm just not a Tua fan.
Man, all right, you're going to tell me this. All right, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm actually not even devil's advocate. It's just true. You are not going to talk to me about Tua Tagovailoa and Alabama, but then preach to me that fucking Dwayne Haskins in Ohio State.
I know. No. Listen, if we got Tua, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be upset, but I wouldn't wait for Tua.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wait for him. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't wait for him.
I think they're waiting for him. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're getting rid of players. I think they're waiting for him. I really do.
You know what guy I'm waiting for? You know what guy we'll wait for? Trevor Lawrence. That's who I wait for.
That boy's special, man. But I'm telling you, dude. I think
Dylan, you have to. Dylan, email that email, and then I'll send you the link from the email. That's how you get on, Dylan. But go ahead.
Yeah, see, Jeffrey Abbey says if we cut Eli Manning before June, we can get 17 million, or we can get it off the books for next year. But 17 million is 17 million. Exactly. I can sign 2 decent players for 17 million or 1 superstar. You know, so that's why I think don't cut Eli. Dude, Tua Tagovailoa is so good. Go look at those Pro Football Focus numbers, man. In the past year of college, they ranked him the second best quarterback in football. Right behind Kyler. And him and Kyler were neck and neck in their ratings. And here's the thing. I know not to be like, oh, Pro Football Focus this, Pro Football Focus that.
Yeah.
When it comes to quarterbacks, when it comes to corners, edge rushers, and wide receivers, I don't care who you are, you have to trust the Pro Football Focus numbers because they're always freaking right. I've never once seen Pro Football Focus be wrong about a quarterback, a cornerback, an edge rusher, or a receiver. So when it comes to those four positions, I pretty much use those guys' word as like gospel, and they have not been wrong. And I'm not saying like if I have a complete opinion and then like somebody tells me, well, Pro Football Focus disagrees with you, I'm not going to do like a huge 180. But it'll make me like look at what I was saying and be like, maybe I was wrong, and let me go look at this guy more and evaluate him a little more. And Pro Football Focus, they're really high on Tua. They're really high on Trevor Lawrence as well. They're not as high on Drake Fromm. I know a lot of people love Jake Fromm. I think he's okay. And here's the thing about Tua. Tua is like Saquon Barkley when it comes to the personality. They're both stand-up guys. Like, I think if you want to reshape a team, you get like Tua and you have Saquon Barkley on a team. Those are 2 like stand-up individuals right there with a lot of talent.
Yeah.
But oh man, dude.
I think the movie critic. The movie critic. Oh yeah, you did say you were first, movie critic. My bad.
Oh man. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh, movie critic. I think Entertainer was supposed to go on a live stream with you.
Oh, today?
Not today, but I think Entertainer was talking about doing a live stream with the movie critic. Maybe it wasn't the movie critic. He was talking about doing a live stream with a channel that talked about movies and stuff. Oh, Miguel Gonzalez, I'm pretty sure whoever you are, you're in this chat. Yeah, I see you in the chat. Appreciate the sub, brother.
You guys could just join in since okay, yes. No, not today, soon. Oh yeah, movie critic, yes.
Yeah, see, they are. That's what I thought. They are. Okay, I've seen Entertainer talking about that.
But I'm getting ready to end the stream now soon, guys. So if whoever wants to join, email me and I'll let you in. Whoever much I can fit in here, you guys can voice your opinions.
D Ford to the Niners. What did they get for him?
Earl Thomas about to sign with the Browns.
What? They got a second. They got a second round pick. They got a second round pick for D Ford.
Oh damn! Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Bro, Baker Mayfield's over there like swimming in gold. He's so happy right now.
Oh my god! Did you guys hear that? Earl Thomas is about to sign with the Browns.
They're making a super team, dude.
And who wants to freaking wear Browns uniforms, man? Like, I'm a player for the Browns.
Where you see that at?
That's what Bob is saying.
Hey, I don't care what anybody says. The Browns got some sick jerseys, man. I don't care what anybody says. I like the Browns jerseys.
It's the Browns.
I like orange. So orange is like my favorite.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say you're wrong about this because we got the news about Odell here too. So
yeah. Oh my god. Browns winning the Super Bowl, bro. They may make the AFC Championship, bro.
Listen, I need long as they eliminate the Patriots. I don't care, bro.
Not with Odell. Get somebody else.
They could hold Odell down, take him, and then hopefully. I don't know. I'm trying to justify why they took Odell, but there's no justification for it. Like, took our mans, yo.
Yo, on paper, the Browns are like a top 3 team in football on paper.
Yeah, they do.
Like, oh my god, bro. They've been drafting so well these past 2 years. They drafted so well.
Final call, guys. If you guys want to be on the show, you need to email that email I put in there. All you need, just email it. Put hi, put one. If it's different, from your YouTube name, at least identify yourself, who you are, and you guys can join in. Are you streaming tomorrow, Kid Blue? It depends if I'm working, but I may do a stream just to the morning after, the morning after. see what happens. How everybody feels afterwards. These get some sleep, get some rest.
I got tomorrow off, dude. So
I don't even know. I'm on call, so I don't know. Thank
dude,
you,
what if Le'Veon Bell goes to the Browns too? Like everybody just starts going to the Browns, man.
See, that's the thing. Like, who designated the Browns to be the super team? Like, out of every other team, the Browns were terrible. They were 0-16 2 years ago, and now they're like the favorites to like win the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, like, and I hate being this guy who's like, told you so, but I was saying this 2 years ago because the Browns had a ton of cap and they had high picks. I was saying that the Browns, as soon as the Browns give themselves a quarterback, because they have so much money, they could just sign away and go crazy. I was predicting the Browns were going to be a good team in the next 3 years.
Bobbitt just said something very interesting. He was saying that Odell Beckham he followed before the trade. He followed Earl Thomas on Instagram, and he said, "Kid Blue, remember when someone said OBJ started following on Earl Thomas? Kid Blue, it all makes sense." Oh my God!
Yeah, dude.
Earl Thomas is gonna join the Browns.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my God!
I mean, I wouldn't sign Earl Thomas just because how old he is. I wouldn't sign him, but man,
yeah, I wouldn't.
You thought I was mad during the video of Antoine Bethea. I'm even more mad now.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna be right back, bro. I need some tissues, bro. Start crying a little bit, bro. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
you freaking like God, man. You get rid of Odell Beckham Jr., but you sign freaking Antoine Bethea. Yeah, like, here's the thing. If you're going to get rid of Odell Beckham Jr., then you should have brought in Adrian Amos. You're like, I don't care what you had to pay him.
That's what I said. If you were going to trade Odell Beckham, at least trade him before that so you can get Adrian Amos.
Exactly. Like, jeez, man.
All right, NYG31, I sent you the invite. I'm still waiting on Movie Critic. You gotta send. I hope you send me an email because I don't see it. I sent you a message, Kid Blue. We're about to get a whole freaking chat.
Dude, Browns fans are like losing their shit right now, dude. Like,
they honestly they deserve it.
They deserve it. They do. Because
they've been faithful to their team for years, and they get like 3 wins.
I'm not even a Browns fan. I've been rooting for the Browns, man. Like,
I got it, Movie Critic. There you go. And then Dylan Renner, you have to send me the email. Kid Blue, I think you have to send me an invite. No, just email me and I'll send you the link. You click the link and it takes you from there. Just email me.
We gotta get you on Discord, brother.
Yeah, I gotta get a better computer so I can run OBS on it.
Yeah.
I have OBS on this computer. Just when I run
it,
I put
What's up, man?
What's up,
What's
man?
Going on? What's going on? NYG31, what's going on? How you feel, man?
I'm very pissed right now. I don't even want to be on this show right now. Every time,
well then,
hey, let me on the show. I don't even want to be here.
Email.
Yeah. Email. He goes, I don't even want to be on the show. Hey, man,
I'm just mad of the trade and all that because I thought someone was trolling on the chat. Hello? And then what happened was when I saw it on NFLnetwork.com, I was like, this cannot be happening. A first and a third? Come on.
What's
that?
Earl Thomas to the Browns, 3 years, $52 million. $15 million guaranteed. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Can somebody? I'm terrible at math. Can somebody do the math, please?
Oh my god.
Can somebody do the math? How much is that a year?
I'm going to be sick right now.
That's like 18, 20. It's like 17. Yeah, it's like 18 something. That's like 17.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, Steven, don't lie to me, Steven.
Wait, Steven, I haven't gotten the notification yet.
You would be the highest paid safety in NFL. Screw Landon Collins.
What did Landon get?
Landon got
like 6 years for $84 million.
Oh, okay.
14 per year.
Yeah, that's the highest.
Yo, he's punking, dude. I haven't gotten notification yet. He's punking.
It's a shorter contract, though.
Oh, my God, Movie Critic. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's up, man? Oh, how do you feel, man?
Okay, Kid Blue, I was like you freaking out. Negative, but I'm trying to be more positive now.
I'm trying to too, man. So far, it's not working too well.
I mean, you got to think about. Look, let's think about some negatives that OBJ does have. He's a diva. One.
Honestly, I don't care about that. I loved it. I loved when he yelled at the sideline. He gave fire.
Odell's not a diva. Who's a diva? Antonio Brown.
Wait, one second.
Antonio Brown a diva.
He does get injured a lot. Let's not.
That's not true at all. He's been injured twice.
Yeah, but he has missed some time.
Oh, here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna let you finish. One, the whole diva thing. That you can't say that like that's fact. That's complete opinion.
I'm trying to look at positives.
I know. Hold on. Number two about the injury thing. Here's the injury thing. It's different when a player happens to just be injured versus getting injured, right? Odell, his second injury wasn't because he just is injury prone. That happened. That was like a split. That was like an actual accident, right? That's different, right? So you can't call Odell injured. Technically, Odell's only really been injured something that wasn't his fault one time. The hamstring thing, that's being like when you just pull hamstrings out of nowhere, if you just tear your ACL like Dalvin Cook did, that's when you have a weak body. Odell's second injury, that whole foot thing, that didn't happen because he just has a weak body. That happened from a freak accident. So you can't really call that being injury prone.
Okay, go ahead, move Craig. Go ahead, man. Okay,
let me just say, also, Eli, he's just never had the chemistry, I feel like. Eli just terrible quarterback. I'm just trying to think, look, I'm with you guys on the Odell Beckham thing, trust me. But I'm trying to think of some positives so that I'm a Giants fan also. So
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I made a video right when
right
when I could, I guess, about it as well. So I'm thinking about the positives because this is what we have to deal with now, sadly. He got injured twice, and when you get injured, you are more likely to get injured again. He is a diva. I know some people don't mind it, but people.
But he's a diva in a good way, though.
I know, but I'm saying people in the front offices don't like that. Those are the people that will trade you.
Well, but these people in the office is stupid then.
But listen, I'm not saying they're not. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
Oh,
okay. You're supposed to play devil's advocate when people aren't losing their shit. All right, you don't play devil's advocate when everybody's on suicide.
Well, listen. You guys were all losing your shit earlier, and now you got to. It's happened. We can't do anything, right? So we might as well have to deal with some positives that we have. There's a tons of negatives. We lost a talented player, one of the best receivers in the NFL. Probably won't get a wide receiver like that ever again. Who knows?
Nope.
You never know. But this is what the slight positives are. What I mentioned.
I mean, I get that. That's kind of why I was breaking down the draft a little bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was breaking down what we could do with the draft because of all this. I mean, like I said, from that little perfect scenario, that's in a perfect world, perfect scenario that I brought down to Kid Blue. I think we both agreed that with that chain of picks, we actually would not be too upset anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
if everything worked out perfectly.
I mean, I'm upset in this kind of way because we have a late third round pick, and I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But that 17 overall pick is okay, but the third round, I don't think that's okay because I don't think we're gonna get a valuable play.
That's what I'm saying. What makes me even more mad is that they gave us their second third round pick. We didn't even get their higher third round pick. We got their garbage third round pick.
I know.
John Dorsey freaking.
That's like when you got a bag of Doritos and you give that guy the Dorito that's
played
on
Dave giving me like a sucker though.
Well,
that third round pick, I think he played him like a sucker.
Well,
that's all I gotta say.
Like I said, if we got a first, second, and third round pick and Jabril Peppers, I actually would not be mad at all right now. If we got a first, second, third, and Jabril, then I wouldn't be upset.
Right. Third, you're not getting. They're not going to give us all that.
I would rather get
this.
As a team.
I hate this.
Oh my god!
No, don't show me that. Put that phone down, man. Listen, I don't want to see it right now.
Look, man, I'm on suicide watch.
Wait, there's one more positive. At least we didn't trade them to like the Cowboys or the Eagles or the Redskins or something. You got to think about these things. We traded him to a different conference, to a team that's never won. So it's
hold on. First, Dylan. All you need to do, Dylan. Hold on, guys. Hold on, Dylan. All you need to do is email me. Just type in hi or whatever. Email that account. And I will send you in response a link, and you could join in. Go ahead.
Look, everybody is negative. We need a slight positivity spin on it.
We're not negative. We positive, but at the same time, we upset.
I'm positively negative right now. I'm
positively going to commit suicide tonight.
Yo, this is the Giants apocalypse right now. Giants fans apocalypse. You're just going to see Giants fans dying left and right, man. Left and right, national.
But we're the panic that we're under right now is the panic that liberals were under after the 2016 election. All right? How pissed off you saw those transgender. That's us right now. That's us, bro. We're those SJWs after the 2016 election.
Okay, do you guys have any positives that I missed or agree with or anything?
I mean, I agree with. No, I actually agree with.
You don't agree with anything.
My heart just tells me no, man. I can't do it.
I don't think the things you said weren't even positives. I think they were just like desperately trying to look at upside.
I can't look at the upside right now, man.
Their upsides equals somewhat kind of a positive in a way.
The only thing I like out of this is that we could possibly get Byron Murphy in the 17th pick. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
And Jabril Peppers is a solid.
So what if we don't get Byron Murphy then with the 17th overall pick?
If we get Daniel Jones, with the 17th overall pick,
that's bad.
I'm switching to baseball.
Yeah.
Switching to baseball. Take me out to the ball game. Woo! Let's go.
Any quarterback that's not Kyler Murray, I'm primarily a badminton watcher. I'm trying to say.
Forget the Giants tab.
Well, they're not getting Kyler Murray.
Go Yankees. Go Yankees. Go Yankees.
Go Mets.
Go Mets. We don't know that. We do not know that. That could be the biggest smoke of all time. That could be the most smoke. We have no clue if they're actually taking Kyler.
Coach said he wanted Murray first overall.
That was forever ago. That was before.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
That was a couple years ago. That was before he was a head coach, before he had Josh Rosen, and he was talking about at that time. And yeah, he could have said that, but even still, he'll probably know it's smarter to get Bosa and keep Rosen and build around Rosen.
What if the Giants trade for Rosen now that they got another pick?
You missed it. I said this earlier. This is all right. Let me bring this up to you, movie critic. All right. This is the perfect scenario that I gave to Kid Blue that we like.
John David Christian, DK Metcalf at 17 is a travesty. I would hell no.
DK Metcalf's not even the best receiver in this year's draft. Get out of my face. It's garbage.
Who do you guys think is the best receiver?
It's easily AJ Brown. He's the best runner this year's draft. The best runner in the draft.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood's pretty good. All right, so here's the perfect scenario that I gave to Kid Blue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 6 overall, we get Josh Allen or like Quinnen Williams, somebody insane like that. Right, obviously not Nick Bosa, but I could actually see Quinnen Williams somehow fall. No, he wouldn't fall to us. Never mind. Let's say with Josh Allen, maybe like Josh Allen or Devin White, somebody like that with a 6 overall pick. Right, and then with the 17th overall pick, we get Byron Murphy. 2nd round, we get Dalton Reisner. When our 3rd round pick comes up, it just says the Cardinals traded up, and it says that we gave up our 3rd and 4th this year and a 2nd next year for Rosen.
I see.
How does that sound? I think that sounds perfect.
That's
I would
actually,
I would actually be okay with, I would actually think it turned out in the end, because that perfect scenario I just gave doesn't happen without the Odell Beckham Jr. trade, right?
Right.
And if that was to happen, I mean, to the T, verbatim, I would actually think we ended up winning the Odell Beckham Jr. trade. But like me and Kid Blue said, that's a perfect scenario, So if that's the perfect scenario,
but
it needs to happen.
The question is, would it happen?
That's what we're talking about.
Well, Giants need a quarterback bad. Let's all agree on that.
Of course,
we need one.
But I don't think we need one this year. We need
one bad. We need one this year.
Only quarterback I'm okay with taking.
I agree, Keegan. We need one.
I don't like Haskins. I don't like any quarterback in here besides Kyler.
No, I like Haskins. I don't like.
He could throw the deep ball.
Haskins that high.
You just say he can throw the deep ball. That's his biggest weakness. What? I'm about to flame you, boy.
No.
I mean, at times on tape he could throw the deep ball, but other times he's been inconsistent though.
Oh my!
Yeah, he threw the deep ball fine in the combine. What are you talking about?
I can throw the deep ball in the combine.
He can throw it. Trust me, he has an arm.
Here's the thing. Why does everybody talk about arm strength like it matters?
Jay Cutler.
It does matter.
It does matter. It just matters what kind of decisions.
It does matter.
Jay Cutler made horrible decisions.
You want to know this? You want to know a statistic? You want to hear one? Do you know what the average distance for an NFL completion is?
It's probably like 5 yards or some shit. I don't know.
Say that again.
Like 5 yards. They throw really small passes.
It's 15 yards.
Okay.
The average completion. You know what the average deep ball attempt is?
30.
40 yards.
That was close.
I was about to say 50.
High school quarterbacks can throw 50 yards. So you're not going to tell me that somebody who can throw the ball 60 yards, 80 yards matters. It does not. The most successful quarterbacks in history have never been those cannon guys. It's been the guys who have been articulate and accurate. Drew Brees, out of all the elite quarterbacks, has the weakest arm. He is the most accurate.
Yes. If your arm is weak, accuracy is very important. But if you have a strong arm and you could match that with some sort of accuracy, then you're pretty good.
I would every day of the week, I would take the guy with moderate arm strength and predominant preciseness with the ball over the guy who had.
But Drew Brees can't throw a deep ball.
I sent you an invite, Dylan. I sent you an invite.
Can throw a deep ball. Dwayne Haskins can't throw one. Go look at his numbers. Go look at his tape. His deep ball accuracy was the worst.
Yeah, one thing I will say is that I said in my video, I said Dwayne Haskins' deep ball got better in the combine, but he hasn't had anybody rushing him, and he hasn't had, those receivers had to stop. Those receivers had to stop for the ball with the first throw. The first throw, he had to stop and catch the ball, and the second throw, Haskins overthrew it. So
here's the thing.
Yeah,
dude.
but he came from a spread offense.
Why do you guys keep looking at the combine? Like the combine is some special thing.
The combine makes your stock drop or go up. That's
but
what
it doesn't
everybody knows.
Better or worse player. It makes your stock go up. Who cares about your stock? What I care about is your tape.
Well, that's what the GMs are looking at. They're looking at the combine. They obviously.
All right, hold on. Everybody stop. Dylan just entered. What's going on, Dylan? Go ahead and give your thoughts real quick. I'll give you the spotlight.
Yo, what's going on, Kid Blue, man?
What's
Big
going
fan.
on?
First, I'd like to say.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, I was always right about Gettleman. Told you. I win this one.
I don't think he's fire worthy. We'll see what happens when he does with it, but
I think Gavin's gonna mess up.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Let him talk. Let the guy talk.
First thing, Odell Beckham, right? We had. I thought our offense was stacked enough to actually compete, right? The only thing that needed to be worked on was the defense, right? Because we got Zeitler with our offense. We had Solder. We got Hernandez. We got, the whole line really good. We had our star number one wide receiver in Odell Beckham. We had our secondary slot receiver in Sterling Shepard. We had our offense basically stacked. All right, we come to our defense, and our defense, needs work. But we can improve that in free agency in the draft, which is what we were doing with Antoine Bethea and what we're supposed to be doing. But we're supposed to draft these key defensive players, and since we didn't, I think that our franchise might go down a little bit with this move
it's a hit or miss type move.
First things first, is it just me or does it look like Dylan's trying to tell us a secret?
No, Dylan's absolutely correct. If you look at the teams that are very good, it's their defense. It's not their receivers. Look at the Patriots. Look at the Rams. No receivers that are pretty good in that teams. And their defense is stacked. We need to work on our defense.
I mean, of course.
But the Patriots doesn't even have a good defense.
They did in the Super Bowl. They freaking killed them in the Super Bowl.
They performed well, but their defense overall wasn't.
It's not great.
They had Trey Flowers. They had players you didn't know that they – look at Trey Flowers this year. Got paid like crazy.
That's because
at the end of the day, all your confidence has to come from your defense.
Exactly, and I don't disagree with that. I mean, if anybody knew me before, I was saying I was completely open to trade Beckham. I always have been. Because in my personal opinion, I don't think a star receiver, is what you need. I would much rather trade a star receiver and get two solid players on a different position. I don't think receiver is as people think it is. I actually think a versatile running back is actually more valuable than a star wideout. I actually think Saquon Barkley is more valuable than Odell Beckham Jr. is because of his versatility, in my personal opinion. I've always said that I would trade Odell Beckham Jr. for a good corner and a good pass rusher, and not even elite corner and pass rusher, just a good one on each side. And the reason why I'm so happy is because I think in the first round we could get both of those. I think we could get Josh Allen and Byron Murphy. We could get a good corner and a good pass rusher, and basically in the trading for Odell Beckham Jr. almost in that way. And we got a good safety who, in my opinion, can cover better than Landon Collins is. He won't be as good in the run as Landon Collins is, in my opinion, but he can cover better. And I think he's also more athletic than Landon Collins. Jabril Peppers, in my opinion, I would honestly, all right, subtract Odell Beckham Jr. right now, right? If you were to tell me, hey, tomorrow, if you get rid of Landon Collins, I can get you Jabril Peppers, I would have taken that. Because I think Jabril Peppers has a higher upside than Landon Collins is, and he can cover. And I don't care what anybody says, this is a pass-first league. So if my safety can't cover, he's less valuable than my safety who can stuff the box, right? So, I mean, I think the predominant thing, I think the most important thing for a team is quarterback. The second most important thing is a way to stop the other team's passing game.
Yeah.
The only way to do that is with corners, secondary, and then some pass rushers.
Yeah, agreed.
I've always said I thought defense is more important.
Yeah, so defense, Landon Collins was more of a big hitter guy, like who can really like
a big hitter. He was a big hitter tackler, but bounces off of tackles. Like I didn't get that about Landon Collins.
Yeah, that was Landon Collins. He hit hard, but he missed a lot of tackles.
Yeah. But if again, we let Landon Collins walk for nothing. We had an opportunity to get a second round pick, and we didn't take that. I don't know why, but Dave Gettleman, again, another opponent. We had.
Sorry, go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm a big opponent of Dave Gettleman and his moves. Really questionable for me. Like certain moves, like Romeo Aquara, like he had a breakout season 2016 behind JPP, and he looked really like promising. I'm not trying to bring this back to like previous years, but I'm just saying, Hey,
Kid Blue, do I have permission to roast somebody in your chat?
I assume you might be talking about John David.
I'm about to freaking claim, boy, I swear. He just told me Montez Sweat was a monster off the edge at Mississippi State.
Oh, no.
It would be close between him and Josh Allen.
Listen, I love me some Montez Sweat, but he's not better than Josh Allen. I'll tell you that much.
He's not even a first-round talent. What do you mean?
I like Montez Sweat. I think he's first-round talent.
No. Montez Sweat
if you watch Montez Sweat's talent and you tell me he's a first-round talent,
he could be end of the first round.
No, I like him as a mid-first round. Round.
No, I'm talking pure off of tape. Off his tape, you cannot tell me he's a mid-first round talent. That's insane.
You know what it is?
That's insane.
He ran a quick 40. That's why people like him.
Yeah, that's all people care about. His comp. That's what I'm talking about. The combine.
Speed rusher.
People lose their mind about the combine. The combine means nothing. It means nothing. Josh Allen had the best combine of all the quarterbacks last year. Right. He was close to the best quarterback in that year.
Not that bad. Josh Allen is probably.
I didn't say he's bad. I never once said he's bad. I just say he's not even close to as good as Baker.
Josh Allen has nobody on his team. You know what's funny is I don't know how they beat Minnesota last year. That was one of the most craziest games ever.
Yeah, that was.
They just didn't see Josh Allen coming.
They didn't see PFF numbers, dude. He cannot pass rush to save his life. He's just fast.
Well, guys, let's get your final thoughts in. I'm gonna let my co-host speak because he hasn't spoken in a while. How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling, Ray?
Yeah, I got the ambulance on the way to your house, right? Don't worry.
No, there's no words that can describe how I'm feeling right now. I feel like, don't lie, when you get some news and you feel like so shocked that you feel like you daydream or something, like it's not real. You feel out of it. That's how I feel right now. I feel like it's not like I'm gonna wake up later and hear that Odell was just joking around or something like that. I don't know, but
I know, dude. I was literally at Kelly's the restaurant, and I was sitting there like, Odell, please type fake news. Please tweet fake news. Please tweet fake news.
Yeah, right. Like AB said it with Buffalo. He's like fake news. I'm like,
please tweet fake news.
Dude, I was literally sleeping the whole time. Like I was asleep, and then my mom was like, "Hey guys, Odell's traded." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good one." That's a good one. And then she was like, "No, check your phone." And I checked my phone. It's like OBJ traded to the Browns. Sources tell me, and I'm like, "No."
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I got home from work and I just saw the news on my phone, and then I was like, I made a video quickly about it because that was too big to not make a video about.
I need to start videos too.
I was gonna make a video about it, but I was like, nah, I'm just too upset about it.
Listen, I haven't made a video since my first video, and if I was to make a video about this, I don't know what I'll say because it'll be a video of me just staying shut and looking at the camera the whole time from how mad I am about this.
Expect my video.
I wouldn't even know what to say.
It'll be 3 minutes of just consistent screaming. So
this is awful. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna get everybody's final thoughts. Keegan, any final thoughts? I'll give you the spotlight real quick as we end this show.
I'm just speechless about all the trade that's happening. I don't think it should never make that trade. I think they should have kept Odell Beckham. I don't think it should be trolling the media like that because that was wrong thing to do. That's my final thoughts of it. I mean, I hope we could compete this year, but I think next year we'll be in a lot of better shape. That's my final thoughts of it.
I hope so. All right, I'll just keep going down the line here. All right, Jay, Zach, your final thoughts, man.
What's less painless, death by bleach or nooses?
Bro, with this news, you got to go for the more painful one. All right, so
I'm gonna go jump into a Shark Tank without their fucking bacon grease.
you could just like chug the bleach and then drop the things. You could like hang off the
It's
noose.
like
So it's like double kill.
Like realistically speaking, my final thought is this trade wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. That's what I'm going to say. I truly do believe that. I think this was not a great trade.
No, it was a bad trade. Sorry,
I don't think
No.
it was a bad trade.
Let him talk. His final thoughts. You guys can.
I'm being honest. I think our offense has enough weapons. I think Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard. Here's the thing: you put Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, and Saquon Barkley on any other team, they have, and you would say they have plenty of weapons. They have enough weapons, right? Odell Beckham Jr., in my personal opinion, for this team is 100% a luxury. He's not a necessity. I've always thought that about Odell Beckham Jr., and I think this trade proves that he's a luxury, not a necessity. I think Saquon Barkley, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, and then a good quarterback, those guys are necessities. I don't think Odell's a necessity. I can't think of a single team that is paying a wide receiver or quarterback money. You can't be that successful playing a wide receiver quarterback money, and I truly believe that. Look, am I going to miss Odell because he's one of my favorite Giants players to watch ever? I will. I'll miss watching his insane catches and his ability to just lose himself in football and just get so hyped on the sideline. I will miss that. I'm not going to miss I'm not going to miss the amount of money we were paying him. I'm not going to miss that.
All right,
Yeah,
Dylan,
but
go ahead.
okay. All right. Wait. All right. Who else? Who's not on the deck? Who's on deck for the final thoughts? Who's on deck?
I'm giving my final thoughts.
And then I'm gonna give like a final complaint, and then I'm gonna just hit the.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I still haven't given my final thoughts either.
Yeah. Movie critic needs to go. Is after you, Dylan. Good.
Okay. So, first, I'm really blindsided. I think we're all blindsided because Dave Gettleman repeatedly said that he was not really looking to trade Odell all the time. Like he did say at a point he wasn't shopping him, but he was willing to listen to offers. But at the point, like he was always like, oh yeah, Odell's is off the table. Odell's off the table and stuff. And I'm just a little shocked, and I think every Giants fan is. But it's just I don't know. It's just insane.
I feel you, man. Trust me.
I have nothing to say.
All right, movie critic. Go ahead, man.
So, as a Giants fan, I'm really upset that we traded Odell Beckham. But like I said, there are upsides, and I'm trying to look at the upsides. Yeah. I know there's not many, but the few that there are, I'm trying to look at that, trying to see what Giants do with these picks. Hopefully they do something and redeem themselves. And I will leave you with this. How many of the best wide receivers have won Super Bowls?
Hard to find them.
None.
I guess. And that is all I got to say. I'm really upset that they traded him, but we got to look forward to the future, and hopefully they do something with the picks, and maybe they get defense or something, and we become more of a defensive team. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe.
Right, go ahead.
I don't like your positivity. We need a more right now. Need a more. This is a mourning period. I don't want to think about the positive right now. I just want to wave bye at Odell. Yo, I swear, the first picture he puts of him in a Browns jersey, I'm a hate comment. I'm like, right, man, freaking hate comments. Like, you look ugly in that jersey. Like,
Yep.
Well, add one last thing before.
Okay.
One last thing I just want to add. Hey, at least it was the Cleveland Browns. Out of all the teams, it's the team that I'm happy. Like that's it.
Yeah, it could be an NFC East team. It could be the worst thing in the world.
It could have been the Cowboys.
All right, guys. So tonight is gonna consist of me binge watching Odell Beckham highlight videos and crying my eyes out. Just seeing him in that blue jersey wearing number 13. Standing in the Hall of Fame. If you guys saw that highlight video of him, I'm going to cry. I might.
You know what I'm gonna watch? You know what I'm gonna watch, bro? I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that commercial with Eli and Odell, bro.
Oh my god, we never got to see that. We never got to see that celebration. We never got to see it. Never will see it.
I'm getting out of here. You guys make me cry.
But there's that.
Guys.
But here's one thing. We all know that Evan Ingram. He really left. We all know that Evan Ingram plays better when Odell is not on the field. Maybe we may see him being a 1,000-yard receiver. Who knows? A 1,000-yard tight end. Who knows? But
he's not really a receiver. He's really a tight end, though.
It's with some positivity. Let this happen.
That's the only positive thought I have to say. I'm upset. like I said, I'm gonna go binge watch some Odell Beckham highlights and cry my eyes
Go
out.
ahead.
All
Go
that
ahead.
being said,
I
guys,
ain't gonna watch
thank you
nothing.
guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the 5th episode of the Undrafted Analysts. You guys were awesome. Appreciate the guests coming on. I want to later on this week. It's not going to be an Undrafted Analyst podcast, but later on this week, I'm kind of going to do a Suicide Watch update for everybody. You guys can join in a podcast. Not a podcast, just a live. I'll have people in just like this, and you guys
Record
can
your
rant
death.
and do whatever you want. Yeah, so maybe that'll be later on in the week, but I'll try to do that for you guys so you guys can rant and stuff like that on the channel. But all that being said, guys, appreciate you guys joining the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Thank you,
Night,
man. Thank you.
everybody.
All right,
See you
Big
guys.
fan.
We'll talk
Thank you.
again.
All right.
definitely.